Super, welcome in. Happy Saturday. Why is this still? Let me refresh. There we go. Welcome in, dude. First one here. Happy Saturday. Hope it's going well for you. Love surf rock, dude. Yeah, I've been listening to it while I've been getting everything prepped and ready for today. Well, for the weekend, I guess. Because of course this is a 2-day event. We're on day 1. Tomorrow we'll be back at it. Today we've got 3 title matches amongst 12 total matches. Gonna be some good times, man. Some exciting matches. We've got 5-way elimination matches. What? Giovanna, welcome in. Happy Saturday. Huge fan of the Ventures. I think there's some Ventures in here, actually.
It's time to take a short break. Stand up, stretch, and hydrate.
All right. We're going to let it, let's see, ads start in 2 minutes. We're going to let it go. We'll let it go and then get ads out of the way and get the show started today. We'll hang out and chat for a bit. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get the game up and running. Wouldn't it be something if it changed my booking? That would be bad, right? I really hope it didn't. I don't want to have to rush and fix that. I need to lower the music. Oh, yeah, this one got louder. Interesting. Okay. Song was louder than the last. Good old YouTube, man. YouTube playlists. Okay. Universe. Make sure everybody's attire is right. Let's make sure our match card is correct. You're going to see Feral Moon unmasked today, folks. What? So far, so good. All right. Looks like our match bookings are good to go. Solarphonics, hello, welcome in. Happy Saturday. We've got 12 matches ahead of us today. All kinds of excitement. Just a little frame of perspective. Our normal shows are 7 or 8 matches. We've got some 5-way elimination matches. Brand new match type that I put together for this. We've got 3 title matches today and at least 2 or 3 tomorrow. Our main event today, our Kayfabe Championship, the debut of a brand new title for our fictional roster. Carl will be facing off against Sweet Tooth. Maddie, of course, defending that UK Championship title today against Badman Dex. And Gundy attempts to defend the Table Setter Championship in a brand new Table Setter Championship type match. A 4-way table eliminator. And of course, Ezram returning to the ring today to get that fair shot against Mad Dog, a 1-on-1 ambulance match. Nobody leaves until they're going to the hospital. Cecil, welcome in. Ads in progress. Good, good, good. All right, we'll get things started once those are done. We'll probably play some music over the matches today, too. We'll see. We got about a minute 50 on the ad break, and then we'll get the show started. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for being here, kicking it off today. I'm not sure if tomorrow we'll have we may have 12 matches on the show tomorrow. We'll see. We'll kind of see. See how long it runs today. It's going to be a long show for sure. Well, it's certainly longer than normal. 4 more matches than usual, and some of the match types are probably going to run on the longer side. So, some good matchups today. And it's certainly a good thing I had it all on paper, because I did have to rebook everything yesterday. It's my fault. I did some changes. We have a brand new tag team, cooking and cleaning. Carl, our head janitor, and chef have joined together on a tag team, made it official. Cooking and cleaning, our latest tag team. And when I created that, it messed up our bookings, so I had to go in and redo it. So thankfully, I had a paper hard copy of our match card. What do we got? 20 seconds left.
Welcome back. Let's get to it.
All right, let's do that, folks. Welcome in. It is Saturday, July 25th, 2026. Welcome to one of the biggest shows of the year. Day 1 of Beach Blanket Beatdown about to begin here for Feral Moon's Fight Nights. A 2-day event for the first time ever, back to back. Today we've got 12 matches on the card lined up for us. All kinds of excitement, including 3 title matches. And there's Fire Shadow just in time. One of those 3 titles, a debut, the Kayfabe Championship, up for grabs for the first time ever on today's main event. Carl, our head janitor here at Psycho Circus, will be facing off against the Carnival of Darkness's very own Sweet Tooth for the honor and the privilege of donning the title of Kayfabe Champion. This is, of course, a brand new championship title reserved specifically for our fictional characters amongst our roster. Tonight, one of them will be crowned king. We'll also see Maddie, RKO, attempt to defend the UK championship title against Bad Man Dex, as well as Gundy trying to defend the Table Setter Championship in a brand new table eliminator. Going to be an interesting match type for sure. All of that and more across 12 matches, including the debut of a brand new match type, match type, 5-man eliminator. And you'll see at least 2 of those, one for our men and one for our ladies. All of that and more today, folks. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Get ready. Grab those drinks. Let's prepare to have a good time. Welcome to the first ever Beach Blanket Beatdown. How's everybody doing? Super's out there. Giovanna's here. Cecil's here. Fire Shadow. Thank you guys for being here, kicking it off. We've got, like I said, 12 matches ahead of us. Starting things off, a 6-way. This is an extreme triple tag. We've got 3 tag teams all at once. It's going to be chaos. That's how we're kicking things off here today. What a song. We've also got a fatal 4-way. Atticus facing off against Lamo Cow, Atomic Gift Shop, and Loalco. A 1-on-1 extreme beach match. Throwdown facing off against Rob. And that 4-way table eliminator, folks. Feral Moon unmasked. Captain Shires and Drovana, as well as Feral Moon facing off against Gundy as Gundy attempts to defend that Table Setter Championship. Our first 5-way Extreme Rules Eliminator, I guess you could call it. Artwork by Andy, Stevie Seal, Alley Fan, Windwalker, and Corpse's Zomboy. Ezrom facing off against Mad Dog 1-on-1 in an ambulance match today. The only way they're leaving the match is by either victory or hospitalization. Triple threat between Supra, Andy Mecca, and Fire Shadow. A 1-on-1 match between Baked Bean and Designed by Joe. Maddie, RKO, and Badman Dex facing off 1-on-1 in a Hell in a Cell for the UK Championship title. Michi Myers' Murdum facing off against Miss Menace. A 5-way women's eliminator featuring the Fortune Teller, Cassidy the Clown, Winter, Minchie, and Rose. And putting an end to today's event, our main event, Carl faces Sweet Tooth for the K-Fabe Championship. Lots of excitement ahead, and it's only day one of day two, or a 2-day event, rather. And we're going to get right into that. Starting off with that tornado tag match. That's right. The Freak Show faces Primal Order and the Devil's Dolls. We'll put a wager on it. Who will win? A 3-team tag match. From left to right, we've got Artie the Strongman and Dimitri the Giant comprising the Freak Show. In the middle, we've got King Crusher and Sabrina from the Primal Order. And on the right, Slappy and Annabelle for the Devil's Dolls. 2 minutes on the clock. Get your predictions in. Who will win? Free beers for everyone. Super's handing out free beers, folks. Grab one. I'm in a triple threat match. Oh boy, that'll be it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's pretty solid, pretty evenly matched bookings on these as well. So should be good matches. Nothing heavily, leaning towards one side or the other. But with that said, get your predictions in. Our first match of 12, a triple threat tornado tag, begins now. Folks, welcome to Beach Blanket Beatdown. And coming to you today from Honolulu, Hawaii. Ladies and gentlemen, our first match of 12 here at day one of Beach Blanket Beatdown about to begin. A triple threat tornado tag. Give it up for the Primal Order.
The following contest is a triple threat tag team match. On the way to the ring, King Crusher and Sabrina the King.
Wildcat joining them on the way out to the ring, one of the members of the Primal Order faction. He'll be there for moral support for his team today. Team 1 of 3 in the ring, ready to go. Of course, King Crusher and Sabrina, the legal competitors for the Primal Order. Joining them next, ladies and gentlemen, Artie the Giant and Artie the Strongman and Dimitri the Giant, escorted by the Fortune Teller. Give it up for the Freak Show. She's not in her summer attire quite yet today, but they are.
And at a combined weight of 575 pounds, Dimitri
He's got his sun hat on, ready to go. The good thing is, typically speaking, in most pools, he can stand on the ground and he's not submerged. He's fine. The Primal Order and the Freak Show in the ring, ready to go. They await one more team. I don't think they were dressed for the occasion. I wasn't about to ask them. I don't even want to speak to these two. Ladies and gentlemen, the Devil's Dolls. Boo! It's been a minute since we've seen the Devil's Dolls as a tag team, or even solos for that matter. I'd say it's good to see them, but it's not. We need to get some screenshots today too. I need to be on that today, you know? There's one. We are getting right into it. This is a triple threat tornado tag. Everybody all at once. Absolute chaos to kick off an exciting two-day event. Wait a minute. Why are they fighting? Hold up. This is tornado tag. Why are they fighting each other? Maybe that was just a goof, but King Crusher and Sabrina were most definitely fighting each other. I think there was some confusion. It's not the porcelain face, it's the lack of blinking. It's disturbing, man. Absolutely disturbing. Dimitri the Giant headbutt from behind on Annabelle. Wow, that springboard from Artie. And Crusher with the save. Absolute chaos. Right out the gate. Sabrina in the ring with the baseball bat. Look out. Artie able to disarm. Ooh, clothesline puts Sabrina down hard, middle of the ring. Artie running face first into the ref. Be careful, sir. That ref is going to get knocked out if she doesn't stay out of the way. I don't even know. It looked like Artie just ran out and threw himself over the ropes. What happened there? Oh, yeah, that's just for entrances, Drovana. You can't use it during the match, unfortunately. King Crusher in for the cover on Annabelle. There's the one. Artie in for the save. First team to get the pinfall or submission is the winner. This will certainly be a challenge for all three teams. Artie putting in work, bending those joints in ways they should not. King Crusher driving Slappy into the mat. The Devil's Dolls taking a beating. Artie in for the cover on Annabelle. Here comes Sabrina for the save. All three teams will have to fight for that victory, to say the least. You are double jointed now. Sabrina sending Artie off the rope, setting it up. Oh, over the knee. Down he goes. Annabelle with the steel chair right to the dome. Down goes Sabrina. Annabelle getting a little bit of payback for her tag team partner. King Crusher from behind sets it up. Dimitri lifted high into the air over the knee. And drop kick. Artie able to hold his own against King Crusher. Annabelle moving in on Artie now. Tying him up on the ropes, it looks like. Artie in trouble. Slappy. What just happened? Okay, that was the count of the move. Okay. I was very confused for a second. Sabrina locking up that arm. Dimitri in trouble, in for the cover. There's the one. And there goes Annabelle for the save. Sabrina taking a beating in the ring. And poor Artie catching a big slam from the King at ringside. Drop kick down goes Slappy. Sabrina on a rampage. Drop kick down goes the Giant. Sabrina turning her attention back to Slappy. Artie getting another big slam there from Crusher. Crusher's got big slams for everybody. DDT down goes Artie. Sabrina dominating right now. Another DDT on Dimitri. Absolutely humiliating for the strongman. Wow! Somebody set up a table at ringside. And Annabelle driving King Crusher into the barricade. Repeated kicks from, oh, springboard! Crossbody lands. Sabrina ready and got something in store. The Giant able to defend on the way up. Slappy taking the fight to Dimitri at ringside. Dimitri getting a little bit of backup. Annabelle continuing her focus on King Crusher, now joins the fight. Wow, the Giant just tossing her like nothing. Inside the ring, Sabrina turning her attention to Artie the strongman. Artie in trouble on the ropes. Sabrina, big moves. Down goes the strongman. Sabrina in for the cover. Slappy is down. Annabelle in for the save. Getting that revolving door of forearms. But unfortunately for the strong man, he gets put back down. Taking a beating. As is King Crusher from the looks of it. Artie in for the cover. And there's Slappy for the save. Slappy turning his attention now to the strong man, putting some work in on those knees. Going for the baseball bat. Look out. Slappy takes the baseball bat to King Crusher, now turning his attention to Dimitri the Giant. In for the save, his tag team partner Annabelle. Oh, going for the dirty pin, but Slappy breaks it up. King Crusher going for Slappy the dummy. And Dimitri bringing in the steel stairs. The sheep is on fire. Let's hope not. Wool is extremely flammable, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe not. Dimitri going for that pin attempt, taking, despite the kicks to the head from King Crusher. Annabelle setting it up. Oh no, pile driver. Puts him down, middle of the ring. And Crusher in for the cover on Annabelle. This could be the end. Primal Order in for the victory. A big win for King Crusher and Sabrina in our first match of 12 today. This triple threat tornado tag event. Primal Order versus the Devil Dolls versus the Freak Show. And Primal Order takes the win. Have a look at these quick replays before we look at those wagers and see how we fared.
Here are your winners, King Crusher and Sabrina the G.
A big day for the Primal Order. Congratulations on that victory. And match 1 of 12 on day 1 here at Beach Blanket Beatdown. Of course, we like to put a wager on things around here. Let's have a look and see what the audience thought. The fan favorite Primal Order with 78% of the vote takes the win up against the Freak Show with 22% and the Devil's Dolls with 0. If you chose the Primal Order, you've got some points coming your way. Congratulations. Drovana and Stevie Seal scoring 2,300 moons. And there it is, one match down. And what a match it was. I think that might be our first. Is that our first triple threat tornado tag? Maybe? Maddie, hello. The Primal Order scoring a win today in the first match of the day. Up next, continuing the chaos and the momentum. Ladies and gentlemen, Extreme Rules Fatal 4-Way. Up next, Atomic Gift Shop facing off against Atticus the Raven, Lamo Cal, and Loalco. Doing great, Maddie. How are you? We'll get some music on during our next match. Meant to do it on the last one, but forgot. My bad. But with that said, let's get a wager in place, shall we? Who will win? This is a fatal 4-way, of course. Left to right, we've got Atticus the Raven. I'm sorry. That's Atomic Gift Shop. That's what I get for trying to do this out of my peripheral, huh? Atticus the Raven, Lamo Cal, and Loalco. 2 minutes on the clock. Get your predictions in. Who will win in this Extreme Rules Fatal 4-Way matchup? Hey, look at that. Yeah. And with that said, folks, let's get right to it. And making his way out to the ring, first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Atticus the Raven. He's got those short shorts today. Atticus, a member of the Cult of the Red Moon. Not a lot of matches so far this season.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 180 pounds, the Blackbird Brute.
That's right, Atticus the Raven. So far this season, an overall record of a 1 win, 4 losses, breaking it down to singles matches. We're at 1 and 2. Haven't seen a lot from Atticus this season. But tonight he looks to turn it around with 2 losses in multi-man match history this season. Can he put a win on the board tonight? And up next, Lamo Cal.
Pennsylvania, weighing in at 198 pounds, the
Be sure to show some love. Link in the chat. Lamo Cal, friend of the channel and fellow sculptor. Lamo Cal has an overall record this season of 3 wins, 5 losses. Breaking it down the solo matches, he's tied at 3-3. Also looking to put a win on the board tonight. 0-2 for multi-man matches tonight. It could be the night to turn it all around for Lamo Cal. And up next, brand new to the roster this season, ladies and gentlemen, give it up
192 pounds.
for Atomic Gift Shop. You can catch Atomic working on all sorts of various projects, and including playing some games on his stream. Be sure to show some love, linked in the chat. Brand new to the roster this season, an overall record of 2 wins, 3 losses entering today's match. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, a Feral Moon Fight Night of veteran. Give it up for Loalco. I need to be getting these screenshots. I keep forgetting. Shit. Loalco, one half of the Bean team. You'll see them challenge for the tag team title tomorrow, but today Loalco faces a fatal 4-way match. 10-12 is the overall record this season.
And from the internet, weighing in at 180 pounds, Loalco.
Damn it. Shout out in the chat for Loalco as well. Loalco does some streaming occasionally, playing some games. Be sure to show some love. Longtime member of the community. There's going to be a Spaceballs cinematic universe. What? Also, welcome in, Rob. Our second match of the day, a fatal 4-way matchup. Lamo Cal, Atomic Gift Shop, Atticus the Raven, and Loalco begins now. There's the bell, and off we go. Absolute chaos continuing off the heels of that first match of the day. Lamo Cal looking to put this one away right out the gate. In for that cover attempt. Not quite there, sir. His masks look like a hellish mix of Scorpion and an Umbrella Soldier. Who's Loalco? Kind of reminds me of the dude from Watch Dogs. I gotta be on the lookout for screenshot opportunities today, folks. A strong start for Atomic Gift Shop. My goodness, he brought the heat today. And it's already hot out. Oh my goodness. Big boot puts him down. Take a moment. Lame Cal celebrating, putting an end to that. New Resident Evil movie looks interesting. Yeah, the one by Barbarian director. I'm here for it. We'll see. Glauco in for the cover. Atticus down. Here comes Lame Cal. Lame Cal sets him up on the ropes. Glauco in trouble as Atomic Gift Shop sets up that ladder bridge. Glauco able to defend, breaking free with a few jabs to the midsection. That trusty gut punch. And disarming Atomic Gift Shop, steel chair in tow. Wow, what a counter. Oh my goodness. Atomic Gift Shop choosing violence today, folks. Outside the ring with the chair, Atticus able to disarm. Sets him vertical. Atomic slipping free. Look out, camera guy. What are we doing here? Camera guy's drunk, folks. He's been drinking on the job. Lame Cal sent running ringside. Glauco gaining some footing here in this match. Oh no! Glauco off the barricade. Double axe handles land. Oh, bringing it to Lame Cal. As if Atomic chose diplomacy the other days, yes. Oh, nice dodge from Lame Cal, getting out of harm's way, but unfortunately some double team action keeps him right there, pinned against that rock. Right next to that hard place. Glauco bonking heads. Oh my God! Glauco in for the save. Oh no! Atomic Gift Shop out of nowhere. Lame Cal taking a kick to the chest. Glauco off the top rope, springboard. Hurricane Rana puts him down, and what's Atomic doing with that table? Atticus sending Atomic into the barricade. Swing and a miss for both of those fighters. Atticus on a roll right now. Returning to the ring, facing off now against Glauco. Oh my goodness, DDT. Glauco going for the, Atticus going for the steel chair as Glauco rolls out of the ring to perceived safety, and that perception is incorrect. Atticus with the steel chair. We haven't seen this bird in a while, and I think he's out to make a name for himself tonight. Some nice moves there from Glauco. Down goes Atticus. Glauco squaring off against Lame Cal now, taking control. Lame Cal able to break free, multiple elbow strikes to the gut, and he drives Glauco face first into the ring post. Another DDT lands as Atticus continues this onslaught. Oh, off the top rope, a swing and a miss for the Blackbird. Atomic, we've seen it time and time again, lifting his opponent into the air without any effort, it's seemingly whatsoever. Loalco able to break free. Lamo Cow with the steel chair. Oh, DDT lands. Down goes Loalco at ringside. Lamo Cow turning his attention now to Atticus. Oh my goodness. Atticus down at the ramp, into the ring. Lamo Cow getting sucker punched on the way in. Atomic drops him like a sack of potatoes, in for the cover. The 2, the 3, ladies and gentlemen, the newcomer, Atomic Gift Shop, scores a win in his very first PLE. A big win for Atomic Gift Shop tonight. Entering the ring as a brand new member on the roster this season, one of the newest. At his very first PLE appearance, walking in with an overall record of 2-3 tonight, he ties it up in a multi-man match, now 3-3 overall.
Here is your winner, the Engineer.
What a win for Atomic Gift Shop in our second match of 12 today here at our very first ever Beach Blanket Beatdown. One of the biggest shows of the season. Welcome in, folks. Happy Saturday. I hope you're doing well. We're going to take a quick look at those wagers. This was a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules matchup. Atomic Gift Shop with 41% of the vote up against Atticus with 0%, Loalco with 0%, and Lamo Cal with 59%, the clear fan favorite tonight. But Atomic with the upset, the underdog. 41% of the vote comes out on top. And if you voted for Atomic Gift Shop, you got some points coming your way. A big congrats to once again Drovana and Stevie Seal, scoring 3,562 moons. We got a little clairvoyance happening, it seems, folks. I didn't play music during that match either. Shame on me. How we doing on time? Oof. You know what? We got a one-on-one match. Let's squeak it in there before the next ad break. We'll continue right along. Rob, you're up next. Get ready, sir. Yeah, wasting no time. We got about 20 minutes before the next ad break. We should be able to fit this one in. And we're going to slow things down just a tad bit. A one-on-one Extreme Rules matchup today. 2 veterans for Psycho Circus. Enter the ring today, Throw Dan versus Rob. Throw Dan with an overall record this season, 5 wins, 12 losses. Up against Rob, one half of the Scorched Earth tag team. An overall record this season, 8 wins, 11 losses, 1 draw. Let's get a prediction in place. Who will win? On the left, Throw Dan. On the right, we've got Rob. 2 minutes on the clock. Get your predictions in. Who will win? Very 80s music, dude. It reminds me of oh, I can't put my finger on it. Number one, it kind of reminds me of the Olympic Games from Nintendo. Remember that? With the pad? With the trackpad? Track and field? I think that's what it is. And the Top Gun beach scene, you're absolutely right, dude. All right. Get those predictions in. Who will win? One-on-one Extreme Rules, our third match of the day. Throw Dan versus Rob begins now. Remind me, we'll put the music on. We got to have beach music, right? Silly me. People in the VOD won't be able to hear it anyways, but, you know, we can. Ladies and gentlemen, entering the ring, give it up for Throw Dan.
The following is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from England, weighing in at 190 pounds, Potter Dan.
That's right. Be sure to show some love. Linked in the chat. A friend of the channel, Dan, is a potter here on Twitch. You can catch him throwing pottery on the wheel on his stream, but over here you can catch him throwing opponents in, out, and around the ring. A veteran to the Fight Night roster with an overall record this season of 5-12. Breaking that down to solo matches, a record of 5 wins, 9 losses. Dan's looking to put a win on the board tonight, needless to say. Dan in the ring, ready to go for his one-on-one matchup. Joining him in the ring, of course, tonight, one half of the Scorched Earth tag team. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Rob. That is hot.
From Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 200 pounds,
Rob, I fixed that awkward delay. I used that the last portion of the entrance. I fixed it. There. Not the smoothest transition, but it works. Both fighters in the ring. This is a one-on-one matchup, folks. And there is the bell. Both fighters on the slow approach, eyeing one another. Oh, some good sportsmanship. You love to see it. On the rare occasion it is displayed. 2 top fighters contending here today. Strong start for Rob. How's the music levels? We good? It's fine? Okay. On my end, it's a bit quiet, but it's a different level on my end. Just in the background. Yeah, that's what we want. Driving clothesline from Rob. Down goes Dan. It's a bit quiet. We can fix that. They'll probably be different. This song seems to be a little bit quiet anyways, so we'll keep an eye on it. How's that? I turned it up a couple notches. Whoa, look at that, striking the pose. Rob with the football. Folks, we're at beachside. Who knows what they'll find? Who knows what they'll find today? Dan, you're supposed to catch the ball with your hands. You're not watching. The slow approach here. What Dan going for the ladder bridge. Barely over the top of the music, so it's good. Okay. I'll probably turn the next song down a little bit because I think that one's louder, but yeah. Dan sending him face first into the ladder. Oh no! We're going to have a beach picnic today, folks. He's got a full course meal of ladders. Dan moving in. Oh my goodness, going for that pin. What a move. Catching Rob by surprise. Rob able to kick free at the 1 count. Dan stomping his opponent's face. How we had a display of good sportsmanship, but that's pretty despicable. Dan setting up that ladder at ringside. Set it up over the knee. Oh my goodness. RKO? Hopefully the flippy floppies don't cause my demise. Yeah, don't break your legs or anything. Off the top and flip flops. Look at that, folks. Impressive. Repeated kicks to the chest. Oh no! Roundhouse to the side of the head, in for the cover, looking to put this one away. Poor Dan. There's the 2. Dan able to lift the shoulder just in time. You could knock the shoes off people, right? Wait a minute. What's he got? He's got a shoe. He's got a flip-flop. Oh no! Dan, with that big boot, puts him down, in for the cover. Rob kicks out on the 2. When you sweat, they stick more. True, yeah. And so, oh my God. Dan looking under the apron. Guitar in hand. Looking to serenade him. Rob able to disarm. Look at that lightning fast move, locking it up. Going for the submission. Can Dan break free, or is this the end for Throw Dan? Dan struggling, trying to get some leverage, trying to get free of this submission hold. He cannot. There he goes, tapping out. Rob taking the win by submission. Poor Dan. A big win for Rob tonight here on Beach Blanket Beatdown. We are 3 matches in, folks. Are we having fun? I certainly am. We'll take a look at those wagers here momentarily and have a quick break. Congrats to Rob. Putting a win on the board tonight. Now 9-11 overall. 6 wins, 5 losses when you break it down to singles matches. Let's take a look at how you guys fared. Rob, the fan favorite tonight, 88% of the vote, up against Throw Dan with 12%. The fan favorite takes the win, and if you voted for Rob, you got some points coming your way. Congratulations, Rob and Drovana. 4,277 moons coming your way. All right, we've got all kinds of action ahead of us. We're only 3 matches in. Got 9 more to go. 9 more. And we will get to those right after this break. Up next, folks, don't miss it. Our first of 3 title matches today. Our current table setter champion, Gundy, steps into the ring for the first ever 4-way table eliminator for the table setter championship. He'll be facing off against Captain Shire's Drovana and an unmasked Feral Moon, if you can believe it. That's up next after this quick break. Right here on Beach Blanket Beatdown. We'll see you in just a few. Okay. grab a drink, stretch, grab a snack, all that good stuff, folks. And we'll be getting right back into it. Congrats to the Primal Order, Atomic Gift Shop, and Rob for their wins so far today. An average match for an average fella. Yeah, I figured Farrell had to drop his gear, for beach mode, right? Kind of hard to have that mask and all of that. I know Super's having some drinks today. I got my trusty little e-pipe here. I mean, what? Anybody else partaking? $50, 55 seconds roughly.
Welcome back. Let's get to it.
All right, folks, welcome back to Beach Blanket Beatdown, day one of our two-day event, one of the biggest shows of the season. Today, we've got 3 title matches amongst our 12 matches on the card. And up next, our first of 3 of those title matches. That's right. Up next, the Table Setter Championship up for grabs. Our current Table Setter champion, Gundy, attempts to defend in the first ever 4-way table eliminator. He'll be defending against, from left to right, Drovana, Captain Shires, and on the far right, an unmasked Feral Moon. For the Table Setter Championship title, can Gundy defend, or will we have a new champion today? We will find out in a few. What do you guys think, first and foremost? Let's get a prediction in place. Who will win? On the left, we've got Drovana. Next, Captain Shires. Followed by our current Table Setter champion, Gundy. And last but not least, an unmasked Feral Moon. 2 minutes on the clock. Get your predictions in. Drovana, an overall record this season of 12 wins, 11 losses, facing off against Captain Shires with 9 wins, 7 losses. And Feral Moon with 7 wins, 6 losses. They'll all be facing the current Table Setter champion, Gundy, our current men's champion as well, an overall record this season of 13 wins, 6 losses. This table setter championship match begins now.
The following contest is a fatal four-way tables match and is for the Impact Championship.
First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, veteran to the roster, Captain Shires, one half of the Swashbucklers tag team, making his way out now.
Introducing the challenger from England, weighing in at 194 pounds, the Captain.
We told Captain Shires he was more than welcome to dress for the occasion. He said, I'm a frickin' pirate. I'm already dressed for the occasion. So here we are. Captain Shires is a serious contender in the ring. All of these fighters getting a shot at the title tonight. This should be an interesting match, to say the least. Make no mistake, Captain Shires isn't here to horse around. Captain Shires, of course, one of four, the first to make his way out. Joining him up next, the current table setter champion defending tonight, Gundy, making his way out now.
Weighing in at 186 pounds, the Impact Champion and the Men's World Champion, the Living Legend.
Oh no! I did that. That was my bad. Wrong button. Gundy, the current men's champion and table setter champion. Tonight he will be defending against three of his colleagues in the ring tonight to maintain that title of table setter champion. And the first ever four-way table eliminator match will have his work cut out for him tonight. Can the men's champion defend and still be a two-belt Gundy? We'll see. And ladies and gentlemen, joining those two up next, give it up for Drovana.
And introducing the challenger from Germany, weighing in at 200 pounds,
Drovana making his way out now. His first shot at the table setter championship title. Drovana, one of the up-and-coming members on the roster, really making a name for themselves this season. I need a good shot, Drovana. I need a screenshot. Get in the ring. Place it on the beach chair to claim it. That's how you do, man. There it is. Drovana ready to go for this four-way table eliminator for a shot at that table setter champion. 3 fighters in the ring, 1 to go. Ladies and gentlemen, it can only be a very unmasked Feral Moon making his way out next. Dude, I'm probably going to be making crazy faces on the way out here because I don't have the mask on. Damn it. The creepy smile, you know, that's fine. Feral Moon, of course, one half of the Moonchi tag team with our women's champion Minchi Fox. An overall record this season, 7 wins, 6 losses. This, of course, being a multi-man match. 3 losses in that category, no wins. This, if Feral were to win tonight, it would be a first win in the multi-man match type. But he's going to have his work cut out for him. Mouth breather. A Moonchichi? What the hell is that? And this is for, of course, the table setter champion. Last man standing is the winner. This is a 4-way table elimination match. There's the bell and the chaos begins. A strong start. Feral out for blood. Captain Shires going for the champion. Gundy turning his attention to Feral Moon now. Off the ropes. Kick to the face. Puts him down middle of the ring. Some double teaming from Drovana and Captain Shires now turning their attention to one another. Ooh, big moves from Feral Moon. Down goes Gundy. He didn't even see it coming. Feral sending Drovana off the ropes. Drovana with the counter. Nice kick to the side of the head. Down he goes. The champion getting pumped at ringside as he faces off against Captain Shires. Shires putting him down with strong forearm to the side of the head, it looks like. Shires just, what? That looked like a friendly handoff. What are we doing, guys? Here, do you want this trash can? Sure, thanks. Giovanna leading Shires over to the table. Could he be the first to be eliminated? Uh-oh. Shires turning the tides. Let's get a little bit of above view so we don't miss anything, shall we? Giovanna putting a table in the ring. Things are getting dangerous at this point. Farrell with the champ on his shoulders. Guillotine drop on the ropes. Giovanna, massive suplex. And down goes Farrell Moon. Giovanna climbing to the middle rope. As Gundy climbs to his feet, kick to the face, sets him back. Double axe handles, puts him down. Farrell Moon back in the ring. Captain Shires brings the fight to him. As Giovanna apparently decides there's not enough tables in the ring. Big moves from Farrell, but Shires able to break free. Oh. Let's get that wide angle. There we go. Oh, down goes Captain Shires. Giovanna sending the men's champion running ringside into the barricade. Farrell playing to the audience. Opposite side the ring, looking for another table. 3 tables in the ring. Giovanna continues his onslaught against the men's champion and current table setter champion. Gundy down at ringside. Giovanna returns with that trash can lid. I did ballet before wrestling. You got all limber, did you? Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Gundy is pissed. Giovanna able to break free. Taking control now. Looks like some double team action against the champ. With a little help from Farrell Moon. Nice moves from Giovanna, and Captain Shires goes after those joints. Ouch! That's gonna hurt. You might be dead after that. Captain Shires using that table as a weapon, smacking Gundy upside the head. Gundy clearly not content with the amount of tables in the ring, adds another to the fold. Down goes the current table. And Shires climbing the ropes. What's he doing? Look out! Farrell sets up another table. Here comes Giovanna. Uh-oh, Farrell might be in trouble. Big boot puts Gundy down. Captain Shires back on his feet now. Oh my goodness. Driving clothesline puts Giovanna down. Here comes Farrell Moon taking control, leading Windwalker to the table. Oh, this could be trouble for Windwalker. And there Windwalker. Shires. What am I talking about? Shires eliminated. Windwalker. Where'd I even get that? There's Ezra. Welcome in, sir. Up at the ass crack of dawn for this. Welcome in, sir. Folks, show some love to Ezra. You'll be seeing him in just a couple matches, as a matter of fact. One of 3 eliminated in this 4-way table eliminator for the Table Setter Championship title. So far, the champion able to defend. Captain Shires, the first to be eliminated. Farrell. Suplex lands. Down goes Giovanna. Bottom right corner of the ring. There's Gundy. Oh, suplex. The very unmasked Feral Moon taking a beating right now. Oh my goodness. Giovanna just says hell with it. I'm not throwing you through the table. I'm throwing the table through you. Feral sends him off the rope, sets it up, cranking the neck. Down he goes. It's tables for days, folks. Gundy going for that submission hold against Feral. Feral unable to get any leverage here, seemingly. Oh, there he goes, slipping free. And there's Gundy hitting him with the spear. Trying to put down the table on the beach for 15 minutes. Always someone coming along kicking me. Can't set a table up. Everybody's coming around knocking it down, you know? Whoa, Giovanna, easy, my back. I need to get ready for screenshots still. Gundy with the table. What's he going to do? Setting it up now. Somebody might be in trouble. Gundy outside the ring now. Not really sure what he has in mind. Nope, I don't think he does either. Oh, there goes the table. Nicely placed jab to the gut. Oh, another spear, and down goes Feral Moon. Gundy taking the attention to... yeah, I'm all over the place, guys. I can't even. Giovanna sets it up. Oh my goodness. Gundy getting it dropped on the turnbuckles. Giovanna setting up that table, looking to put an end to this. The men's champion in trouble. The current table setter champion may be done as Giovanna moves in. Here comes Feral from behind. Giovanna off the... Oh, swing and a miss. Oh no! Feral sets it up. Gundy slipping free, sweeping the leg. Did you tickle me? I might have. Gundy taking matters into his own hands. Now Feral Moon eliminated. Gundy avoiding a close call there, slipping free as Feral was almost certainly about to put him through that table. Feral has been eliminated. Now just the current table setter champion attempting to defend against Giovanna, the sole challenger remaining. The champion off the top rope, crossbody lands. And Gundy maintaining control here, sets it up. Giovanna against the table. This could be it. Giovanna in trouble, in a bad position. There he goes through the table, and Gundy defends, remaining the current table setter champion. Never seen a four-way table elimination match, have you? My God, look at all that.
Here is your winner, and still Impact Champion.
What a win. Gundy PT defends the table setter champion and remains a two-belt Gundy. What a start to a big weekend for the men's champion. And let's take a look at those wagers and see how y'all fared. Feral Moon with 91% of the vote. Up against Gundy with the other 9. The underdog comes out on top. The champion defends. And if you chose Gundy, you got some points coming your way. A big congrats to Stevie Seal. 1,676 moons going to you, sir. What a match. Our first title match of the weekend. And he is able to defend remaining the table setter and the men's champion for now. Gundy has now defended the table setter championship twice. All right. What is that? Four matches? 4 matches in on our 12 match card, folks. And up next, it's about to get crazy. Our first ever on this match type. Something I made especially for this weekend, and we'll probably bring it out from time to time in the future. You're going to see another one for our ladies on the roster later today. This is an Extreme Rules 5-way elimination match. Grab a drink and get ready. This is going to get crazy. We'll put a wager in. Did I miss my match? No, you're good, Maddie. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Y'all got your asses kicked. You know what? You know what it feels like. Well, Ezram will be making an appearance in the next match after this. Is that correct? Yes. Ezram, you're getting that shot at a fair fight between you and Mad Dog. That's happening after this. Ezram versus Mad Dog, 1-on-1 ambulance match. Nobody leaves unless they win or they're going in an ambulance. All right. That's how we're going to handle this. But for now, let's get a prediction in place. Who will win? This is going to take a minute. From left to right, we've got Corpse's Zomboy. We've got Alifan. May very well be. We'll save it. We've got artwork by Andy. We've got Stevie Seal. And on the far right, Captain. Oh, I'll just put Windwalker. Windwalker. 2 minutes on the clock. Get your predictions in, folks. Corpse's Zomboy, a veteran to Psycho Circus. An overall record this season, 7 wins, 9 losses. Up against Alifan, an overall record this season, 9 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw. Artwork by Andy with 4 wins, 7 losses. Stevie Seal, 9 wins, 14 losses. Breaking that down to solos 5 and 6. Stevie, how you doing on multi-mans? Let's take a look. 0-3. Stevie will be putting his first win on the board if he wins this match for multi-mans. And they're all facing off against Captain Windwalker. 7 wins, 9 losses. Reminder, exclamation point records. We'll get you a link to our full roster and record book. But with that said, get those predictions in, folks. Our first ever Extreme Rules 5-way elimination match begins right now. And making his way out to the ring first, ladies and gentlemen, artwork by Andy. Ah, shit. There we go.
Making his way to the ring from England, weighing in at 192 pounds, Andy the
Artwork by Andy, folks. Show some love. Friend of the channel. Andy is an incredibly talented artist here on Twitch. Shout out in the chat. Be sure to show some love. Returning to season 2. He's been making a name for himself this season. And there's Throw Dan. Hello, sir. Be sure to show some love to Dan as well. Working under the desk. I see. Yeah. I seen. Artwork by Andy, the first of 5 to enter the ring in this match tonight. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, Stevie Seal.
And from England, weighing in at 205 pounds, Steve.
One half of the Stevie and the Brain tag team. Returning for season 2. It's going great, man. It's going great, man. Gundy defended the Table Setter Championship for the 2nd time in a 4-way table elimination match. That was something to be seen. And right now, our first ever 5-way elimination match. Not the first to win, it's the last man standing. Two of 5 in the ring. And up next, Ali fan from the Irish Island. Let's get a shout out for Stevie in there as well. I'm doing too many things.
From Ireland, weighing in at 200.
Show some love to Stevie. And be sure to show some love here momentarily. We'll get a shout out. Ali fan of the Irish Island. Linked in the chat. Loving the summer outfits too. Thanks, Dan. Yeah, I had a blast setting this all up, man. There it is. 3 of 5 competitors. Ali fan, one half of the Hands Across Borders, together with Andy Mecca. Tonight he's flying solo against 4 other contenders. And joining them next, ladies and gentlemen, a veteran to Feral Moon's Fight Nights, Captain Windwalker, making his way out to the ring now. Windwalker looking like a badass.
And from Camelot, weighing in at 187 pounds, Windwalker, the Gladiator.
Windwalker's having a pretty decent season so far. 7-9 the overall record, not terrible. Breaking it down to solo matches, 6-7. Having a look at his multi-man record, 1-2. A win tonight could tie it up for him for the multi-man match types. 4 to go, one remains, ladies and gentlemen. Making his way out last but not least. Big round of applause for the Undead. Corpse's Zomboy making his way out next.
From England, weighing in at 105
Come on, get a reach. Oh, all right, fine. My neighbor has a fancy Yamaha chopper, cosplaying as Harley. Yamaha logo with a sticker, Harley Davidson. How we doing on time for ads? All right. There is the bell, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, a Extreme Rules 5-way elimination match. Last man standing is the winner. Absolute chaos is about all I can promise here. Windwalker sending Alifan out of the ring. Let's go ahead and pull the camera back a little bit so we're not missing out on all the fun, folks. My goodness, Stevie with that drop kick. Down goes Windwalker. And outside the ring, Alifan returns with the steel chair in tow. Look out. Oh my goodness. Blood running down his head. The side of his head. Look at that. That gash open on his forehead. Windwalker taking the brunt of that steel chair strike to the forehead. Inside the ring, artwork by Andy. Bringing the pain to Alifan. And here comes Stevie Seal with the table. Shoulder tackle puts Windwalker down, or should I say keeps him down. Stevie Seal in trouble. Artwork by Andy. Oh my goodness, that sailing crossbody off the top rope from Alifan lands. And poor Windwalker there to catch him. That poor ref. Oh no. Ref down. Ref down. Get a medic. Contract said fatal. Shh, don't tell insurance. I don't know. I'm not sure how to feel about not killing zombies. Oh no. Speaking of zombies, Zomboy going for that shovel. Artwork by Andy, able to disarm him. Defending, hitting him with that side suplex. By the announcer's table, Windwalker climbing to his feet, blood streaking down his face from that table, or that chair strike. As Stevie Seal continues that onslaught in the ring against Alifan. Leg drop lands. Stevie looks like the ice cream vendor. Stevie Seal draping Alifan across the shoulder. Look at that backbreaker across the shoulder blade there. Alifan getting some leverage, able to slip free. Outside the ring. Artwork by Andy. Dominating against Windwalker and Zomboy. Alifan regaining some footing. Look at this. Andy just tossing the chair at Corpse's Zomboy. Alifan going for that death grip. Oh my goodness, Stevie just punching the legs right out from under him. Artwork by Andy with the steel chair now turned to the zombie. Windwalker, wow! Drawing blood streaking down Andy's face. Inside the ring. Alifan in trouble. Stevie Seal showing some mercy. I didn't even know zombies bleed. Look at the blood streaking down Zomboy's face. After artwork by Andy sends him running face first into that ring post. Windwalker back on his feet now. Charging ringside towards Stevie Seal. Oh my goodness. DDT puts him down. Alley fans setting it up. Oh my goodness. Body slam at ringside. Windwalker taking an absolute beating. And it looks like Zomboy drawing blood on Stevie Seal. It looks like he clocked him pretty good over here. Stevie Seal down and in trouble. Zomboy hitting Alley fan with that charging clothesline. Whoa! More blood than all fights before, seriously. Windwalker sending Zomboy running ringside. Zomboy getting tripped up on the shovel. Double axe handles across the shoulder, and Alley fan puts Windwalker down. Stevie Seal able to break free. Zomboy taking a beating right now. Stevie maintaining control. Zomboy slipping free, able to counter, and over the shoulder suplex. Oh my goodness. What a massive clothesline, Stevie. Going down at ringside. What is Zomboy just getting his steps in today? Going for a lap. Some nice moves from Windwalker, but Zomboy hits him with a surprise. Knee strike to the face, down goes Windwalker. Stevie in trouble, opposite side. Alley fan moving in, double axe handles, keeps him on the ground. Here comes Zomboy on the approach, joining Alley fan in the ring. Alley fan going for the steel chair. Oh, sweet, a miss! And Zomboy puts him down, middle of the ring. Zomboy climbing the ropes from the top. Alley fan able to dodge. Stevie Seal going under the apron, pulling out a ladder, setting it up for the ladder bridge, but Windwalker in to stop him. Inside the ring, Alley fan, oh my goodness. Going for that death grip. You can't give the death grip to somebody that's not even alive. See, I told you. Windwalker at ringside. Ready to set it up and moving in. Stevie climbing to his feet. Windwalker moving in. Elbow strike puts him down. Is that there's a chair buried in the sand in front of the announcer's table. Wow! Who just got eliminated? Was that Stevie? Stevie eliminated by artwork by Andy. Lifting him in the air, tossing him at the ground, knocking the wind right out of him. And Stevie has been eliminated. First to go in this 5-way elimination match. And artwork by Andy means business. My goodness. Andy continuing that onslaught against Windwalker. Zomboy eliminating Alley fan at ringside. It is now down to 3. Corpses Zomboy versus Windwalker versus artwork by Andy. Last man standing wins as Zomboy brings on the pain with that flip-flop. Yeah, that's a flip-flop. Giving him no time to recover. Zomboy pulling him into position, going for that chokehold. Can Windwalker break free, or is this it for him? There's the tap. Is this not going to end it? There it is. There's the tap, and Windwalker has been eliminated down to 2. Last man standing is the winner. Corpse's Zomboy or artwork by Andy. There it is. Go to sleep. Zomboy takes the win in our first ever 5-way elimination match. Must be my flip-flop.
Here is your winner, the Zombie!
Congratulations to Corpse. A big win today on day 1 at Beach Blanket Beatdown in the first ever 5-way elimination match. This is why you kill zombies. Exactly. Yep. Let's take a look at how you guys fared and your predictions. Hard to choose in a 5-way match. Let's see how you did. Not looking good from the looks of it. We had, with the majority, Stevie Seal 52% of the vote, up against Windwalker with 35%, Alley Fan with 13%, and Corpse's Zomboy, the underdog tonight, 0% of the vote. Nobody had faith in the zombie, and therefore nobody wins any points. There it is. Okay. All right. Are you ready, Ezram? For weeks, we've been rooting for Ezram, hoping he could turn the tables and get a fair shot at getting a victory over the pesky Mad Dog. And for weeks, he's been robbed. Well, tonight, I want to put an end to that. Ezram steps in the ring for the final time in a long time, I hope. Facing off one-on-one against the Carnival of Darkness's Mad Dog, where the victor is the only one that gets to leave outside of an ambulance. The other person has to go to the hospital. This is, folks, an ambulance match. Let's get those predictions in. Who will win? We're racing the clock, so I won't waste a whole lot of time here. On the left, we've got Ezram Music facing off against the Carnival of Darkness's Mad Dog. We're going to make it... I guess you can only do 2 minutes or 5 minutes, so I guess we'll do 5 minutes on the clock. Get your predictions in, folks. This might be an upset. I certainly hope Ezram gets the revenge he's been hoping for tonight in this one-on-one ambulance match. I don't want to see any traitors voting for that Mad Dog character now. I want Radioscope's t-shirt. Yeah, look at that. How about that? And folks, without further ado, wasting no time because we're racing ads, let's get into it. Ezram versus Mad Dog one-on-one in this ambulance match. Maybe. Hey, what's the deal? There we go. And first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause to Ezram Music, one half of the Radioscope's tag team. Be sure to show some love. Ezram here with us today, a friend of the channel and a musician here on Twitch. Be sure to show some love. Check out what he does. And send all those best wishes this way. Tonight may be the night we finally see Ezram get justice. Let's hope so. You get Radioscope's towels too, dude. Look at that. Hell yeah. Oh shit, I'm too busy hanging out. I need screenshots, damn it. Ezra desperately needing to turn things around. I believe he can. He spent that time. He put in the work. He would return to developmental for some more training. He just hasn't had a shot to showcase it. Ezra in the ring, hopefully ready to go for his one-on-one match. His final shot to bring justice and vengeance against Mad Dog. And speak of the devil, ladies and gentlemen, from the Carnival of Darkness, here he comes now. The despicable Mad Dog.
And his opponent, weighing in at 228 pounds.
Hey, wait, put some pants on. What is that? What is this? Look out for that, Ezra. You got
The following contest is an ambulance match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary.
That's right.
After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
Finally, the match we've been waiting for. Ezra will best Mad Dog. I see it now. I have a good feeling, and we're off to the races. There we go. All right. Getting things in order here. Ezra sending him over the ropes, out of the ring. Reminder, to win this match, you got to get your opponent inside the ambulance and close the door. Send them on their way to the hospital. Ezra smashing him face first into the corner of the apron. Oh my goodness, Mad Dog on his feet. Big boot to the face puts Ezra down ringside. Going for those joints now. Making it hard to track the puck. Oh. I love that this jam is playing. Cranking the arm. Oh no. Ow is right. Dude, the timing. I love it. Mad Dog straddling his opponent now. Multiple strikes to the face. Ezra down and in trouble. Back on his feet. Here we go. Ezra moving in. Knee strikes to the midsection. There it is. Elbow strike. Look at the technical prowess. That training paying off in real time. Kick to the chest. Here comes Mad Dog. We are back and forth. Nice counter from Ezra, but Mad Dog able to recover. Forearm strike to the lower back. Ezra trying to break free. Mad Dog maintaining control, driving him face first Corner of the apron. And down goes Ezram. Mad Dog giving him some time, some space. Ezram getting manhandled. Mad Dog being relentless now. Climbing back into the ring. Oh no, at ringside he's... Oh no, climbing the ropes, Ezram! Oh no! Nice! Revolving door elbow strike to the face there. High kick. Oh, going for the saucer. He does not have one. Ezram in trouble now. Going for that soul stealer. An unfortunate error. Mad Dog not really in possession of a soul. And Mad Dog capitalizing on that window of opportunity. Oh, no. The flippers. Mad Dog lifting Ezram across the shoulders. Oh no, hits him with the go to sleep. And Mad Dog begins the process of trying to put Ezram inside the ambulance, opening the back doors on the squad. Mad Dog lifting him across the shoulders, moving over, tossing him into the ambulance. It's not over until both doors close. Can Ezram defend? Please defend, sir. Ezram, there he is, attempting to stop him. Oh no, one door closed. Ezram, no! Don't you dare! Oh no! I can't believe it! How does he keep getting away with this, man? Mad Dog sending Ezram to the hospital. Good grief! Somebody's got to stop this animal. An unfortunate loss for Ezram. As Mad Dog takes another win. I think it's safe to say we need to squash this beef now. Ezram, come back later, sir.
Oh my.
Mad Dog takes the win. Let's see how we fared. What an unfortunate result. $50-50. We are tied, folks. 50% for Ezram, 50% for Mad Dog. Y'all jinxed the match, didn't you? Because if you voted for Mad Dog, you unfortunately have some points coming your way. Supra and two others with 8,298 moons. Shame on you. Shame on you. Always bet on this lunatic. Seriously, man, we got to put a stop to Mad Dog. What is his record now? Let's have a look. Mad Dog, after today's win, now 8-3. Yeah, we got to put a stop to this. Up next, folks, a triple threat matchup. Supra faces off against Andy Mecca and Fire Shadow. We've got a one-on-one match, Baked Bean versus Designed by Joe. We've got a Hell in a Cell match. Matty RKO, our current UK champion, attempts to defend the title against challenger Badman Dex. Plenty more action, including our main event tonight. For the first time ever, our fictional roster members competing for the debut title of Kayfabe champion Carl the Janitor faces Sweet Tooth the Clown for the honor of such a title for our main event tonight. All of that and more coming up after this break. Thank you guys for being here. We'll run those ads and see you in a few. Grab a drink, grab a snack. Plenty of action ahead of us. And we'll see you right after this. All right. With that said, I need a quick restroom break, so I will see you guys in just a few. I always bet 1,000 on whoever I'm fighting. That's just as close to surefire odds as you can get in gambling. Dude, we're gonna turn this around for Ezram. I want to see the comeback of Fight Night history. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. We're gonna make it happen. As far as I can't rig it. So we're just gonna hope and pray and give you the opportunity. All right, I'll see you guys in a few. I love your emotes, Dan.
Welcome back. Let's get to it.
Let's do just that. Welcome back, folks. Beach Blanket Beatdown Day 1. One of the biggest events of the season. Thank you guys so much for being here. Maddie coming in with a 5-month resub. Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate that support. Maddie, of course, we'll be seeing him in just a couple matches. Our current UK champion will be defending the title, or attempting to do so, one-on-one Hell in a Cell against challenger Badman Dex, fellow member of the UK division. All of that and much, much more. But up next, a triple threat Extreme Rules match. Andy Mecca versus Super Genius versus Fire Shadow. Up next. Andy Mecca, one half of the Hands Across Borders tag team, an overall record this season, 9 wins, 14 losses. He'll be facing off against Super Genius from Stevie and the Brain. Supra has an overall record this season, 8 wins, 13 losses, both of them facing off against one half of the Scorched Earth tag team. That's right, Fire Shadow having his tag team partner, Rob, with a victory earlier tonight. Fire Shadow hoping to continue that trend for his team and take a win tonight in this triple threat match. Fire Shadow with an overall record, 6 wins, 9 losses, 1 draw. Let's get a prediction in. Who will win on the left? Andy Mecca. In the middle, Super Genius. And on the right, Fire Shadow. 5 minutes on the clock. Get your predictions in. Who will win in this Extreme Rules triple threat match, which begins right now. Ooh, that audio timing, though. First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, Super Genius making his way out. He's a robot, but he's got floaties and some board shorts. It's fine. Let him dress to the occasion.
Is a triple threat extreme rules match. Making his way to the ring from out of this world, weighing in at 190 pounds, the Brain.
That's right. Super Genius, as previously mentioned, one half of the Stevie and the Brain tag team. Looking to put a win on the board for himself tonight. A record of 8-13. A win could be huge for Super tonight. Yeah, you wanted to go heel, remember? And up next, this is a triple threat match. Fighter number 2 of 3 making his way out now. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Andy Mecca. Friend of the channel and fellow sculptor. Be sure to show some love, linked in the chat. Andy, one half of the Hands Across Borders tag team.
And his opponent, first from Ireland, weighing in at 184 pounds, Andy Mega.
There we go. I know, I love it. And he might be live now, actually. Oh yeah, dude, as much as I've heard the song play on his playlist, it had to be his song, you know what I mean? It fits the vibe perfect with the 80s music and such. And joining them, last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, one half of the Scorched Earth tag team. Give it up for Fire Shadow, making his way out next.
And from Kansas, weighing in at 190 pounds.
Nah, I don't want that one. There we go. There we go. They've actually shown up and played that live at multiple WrestleManias during CM Punk's entrance. Fire Shadow looking to put a win on the board tonight and continue the trend for his team. His tag team partner, Rob, from Scorched Earth, also securing a win tonight in his match earlier. Ah, shit. That was my bad. Hit the wrong button for screenshot. That's basically what happened there. All right, all three fighters in the ring are ready to go. This is an Extreme Rules triple threat matchup. Andy Mecha versus Fire Shadow versus Supra begins now. Side Russian leg sweep opens it up, and Supra puts Andy Mecha down. Fire Shadow moving in from behind. Down goes Supra over the knee. Forearm strike from behind. Andy Mecha catching Fire Shadow by surprise. Nice reversal from Fire Shadow in for that cover. Getting to the 2 count, but Andy kicks free. This is not, to clarify, an elimination match. First to win is the winner. Supra sending Fire off the ropes, ready and waiting. There he goes. Wow. Oh my. Andy Mecha with those knee strikes to the midsection. Down goes Fire Shadow. Turning his attention now to Supra. Supra, nice dodge roll. Back on his feet in a flash. Moving in. Catching Andy by surprise. Knee, elbow strike to the shoulder blade. Mecha sending Supra off the ropes. Wow. And didn't see it coming. Fire Shadow smashing that guitar over his back. In for the cover on Supra. Getting to the 2 count. And Supra kicks out. You might, yeah. Careful, you're going to break the glass. Andy Mecha returning to the ring. He found a shovel under the apron. Look out, we're digging for treasure. Grappling up from behind. He does, and down goes Fire Shadow. In for the cover. Fire Shadow kicks free on the 2 count. Wow, Supra catching him by surprise. Look at this. The white flashes. I didn't notice any. Normally when there's a flash, that's when you, yeah, that's what, okay, I see what you're talking about, yeah. And then when blood splatters, that's when they break skin and blood is drawn. Not a thing I can turn off, actually, surprisingly. Yeah. What? Fire Shadow going to work on that elbow and the shoulder blade. Looking under the apron now. What's he got? Another guitar. Supra able to defend on the way up. Not before Fire Shadow executes that Superman punch. Oh, God. Oh my goodness, some impressive moves on display from Andy Mecha. Yeah. Helping to stretch those muscles. There you go. Nice scissor takedown there from Super Genius. Supra sending Andy face first into the announcer table. Fire Shadow catching him by surprise, putting him over the knee, and here comes Andy. Oh no, Fire Shadow in trouble. Andy going for a chokehold here. Fire Shadow using those knees to the back, and he breaks free. Back on his feet now. Fire Shadow squaring up, taking control, sending Andy right back into that announcer table. Oh, some double team action against Andy Mecca. Fire Shadow and Supra temporarily joining forces before Supra turns his attention back to Fire Shadow. Andy catching stray elbows. Supra sending Fire Shadow running into the barricade. Wow, humiliating, slapping Andy Mecca across the face. Supra sends him back into the ring before turning his attention now back to Fire Shadow. Hits him with that knife edge chop and another combo. Down goes Fire Shadow. Supra pacing at ringside. Going for the steel stairs now. This is not good. Looking to do some damage, but here comes Andy Mecca. Andy hitting him with the body slam. Here comes Fire Shadow now. Andy Mecca takes control. Fire Shadow using those elbows. Multiple strikes to the gut. He breaks free. Sending Andy running ringside, colliding into Supra. And Supra not happy. Sending Fire Shadow to suffer the same fate. Supra locking it up from behind. Andy with the reversal. Yeah, they love Irish whips at ringside. It's crazy. Supra taking control. Oh, smashing Fire Shadow face first into the corner of the apron. Here comes Andy catching Supra by surprise. Supra able to recover. Sets it up, puts him over the knee. Supra absolutely dominating right now. Wow, what even was that? Supra with the shovel. Oh no. Uh-oh. What are we doing? What do we do? Thwarted by the damn stairs. Andy with the pile driver. Oh no, Supra taking a bad blow there. Fire Shadow's not happy. Choice words exchanged as Fire Shadow sends Andy Mecca face first into the ring post, turning his attention now to Supra, cranking the neck. Andy catching Fire Shadow by surprise. Look at this. Getting cocky now, are we? Supra draping him across the shoulders. That's going to cost him. My goodness. It is non-stop. Fire Shadow hitting him with that crossbody. Supra cranking the arm. Oh no, stomping the shoulder. That is gonna hurt. Supra putting Fire Shadow into the barricade. Setting it up now. Over the shoulder, down he goes, and he goes down hard. Andy setting up a ladder bridge at ringside. And Fire Shadow sending Supra back into the ring. Andy approaching. Fire Shadow sending him into his own ladder. Fire Shadow with Andy Mecca draped across the ladder, returning to the ring now. Supra cuts him off, sending him to the corner. Supra draping Fire Shadow over the oh my goodness. Ready and waiting. Andy able to escape that ladder bridge. Wow. What a kick. Down goes Supra. But here comes Andy Mecca. That could have been the end for Super Genius, but perfect timing from Andy Mecca saves the match for now. I'd like to really clear that there will be consequences for that little push-up display. Supra, chair in hand, ready and waiting. Oh, disarmed on the way up. Andy moving in. A struggle ensues, but Supra able to break free, countering here. Andy over the shoulder. Down he goes hard. Fire Shadow moving in, catching Supra by surprise. Taking control, sending Supra back into the ring now. Fire Shadow on the approach, back in the ring with Supra. Maintaining control, sending Supra in the corner. Fire Shadow sets it up. Big slam in the middle of the ring. What is going on with Andy? What the fuck? What was that? Nice elbow. He entered goblin mode, right? Andy charging across after putting some distance between him. Knee strike to the face, sets it up. Oh my goodness. Some hemorrhaging is occurring. He bounced the brain right off that glass dome. My goodness, springboard off the ropes. Clothesline puts him down. Andy on a roll. Goblin mode indeed, Supra. I think you were onto something, sir. Andy, trash can in hand. Let's change of plans, it seems. Andy putting him over the knee. Back to the trash can, tossing it. That's Super Genius. Oh, cranking the neck, and down goes Supra, but here comes Fire Shadow. These triple threat matches, every move has its cost, because the moment you're done with one guy, there's the other one. Just waiting. Massive DDT. Fire Shadow goes down hard at ringside. Mecca moving in for that chokehold against Supra. Supra tapping out, but that won't end the match. Fire Shadow catching a trash can upside the head. Andy, wow. not the put. What? That's Rob. You're gonna have a chat with him. Fire Shadow back on his feet, and he is not happy. Table strike upside the head. Down goes Mecca. Oh no! Gashed his head wide open. Fire Shadow tossing the table right at him, busting his head wide open. Blood streaking down Andy Mecca's face. He puts Fire Shadow down, turning his attention now to Supra. Supra able to reverse, sending him running ringside, tripping over Fire Shadow. Top left corner at ringside. Elbow drop lands. Supra regaining some footing here. Leading Mecca to ringside. Back into the ring he goes. Attention turned to Fire Shadow. Big kick on blood streaking down Fire Shadow's face now. Oof. Fire Shadow still down outside the ring. Supra returning, meeting Andy, middle of the ring. Supra sets it up. Oh my goodness, nice jab. Puts Mecca down. Wasting no time in for the cover. This could be a big win for Supra. There's the two. Andy Mecca kicks out somehow. Meanwhile, Fire Shadow making his way back in. Squaring up now against Supra. Fire Shadow able to make some roots. Side Russian leg sweep puts him down. Fire Shadow turning his attention now to Andy Mecca. Suplex puts him down, middle of the ring. Fire Shadow signaling. He has got something in mind. Oh, what a block. Look at this. What a counter from Andy Mecca. Here comes Supra, though. Time to pay the piper. Big suplex puts him down in a flash for the cover. Ref in for the count. This could be the end. The 1, 2. Holy smokes, he kicked out. What a match between these three tonight. Fire Shadow back on his feet. Oh, no. Fire Shadow positioning. Pulling Supra to his feet, sending him to the corner. Fire Shadow on the approach. Locks it up, lifting him. Oh, Supra slipping free from behind. Elbow strike between the shoulders. And there it's a long match, I guess, huh? The controller's shut off. God damn it. Can we? Today? Okay, there we go. Off the ropes. Drop kick puts Fire Shadow down. Here comes Andy Mecca ready. Taking control. Sending Supra into the turnbuckle. Lifting him now on the top rope. Mecca climbing to meet him. Positioning. What? Supra able to slip free. Getting some leverage. This could be bad for Andy. Off the top rope. Down he goes and he takes down Fire Shadow in the process. Using Andy Mecca as a weapon. Fire Shadow back on his feet, a swing and a miss, still staggered, still shook. Oh no, a window of opportunity opens. Supra takes it in for the cover, looking to put this away. This could be the end. The 1, the 2, the 3. He does it, ladies and gentlemen. Supra takes the win. How about that? A huge win for Super Genius tonight. His first ever multi-man match win. I do believe, right? Correct.
Here is your winner,
Making up moves. What a win. Greatest of all time. Indeed, what a match. Let's see what you guys thought would happen. The underdog coming out on top once again, ladies and gentlemen. The clear fan favorites, 60% of the vote in favor of Fire Shadow. Up next against Andy Mecca, securing 24% of the vote. Supra with just 15% with the upset tonight takes the win, and what a win it was. If you voted for Super Genius, you got some points coming your way. A big congratulations goes to Maddie and Stevie, winning 4,140 moons. Wow, what a match. Incredible bummer, but I gotta say, Andy, you kind of deserve that, dude. What those? Yeah, right. Least opportune moment for that. We're gonna let things simmer. We're gonna slow it down just a tad. Don't get me wrong. Plenty of action ahead of us. But we're gonna slow the pace down just a little bit. A one-on-one match. Let's give it room to breathe, ladies and gentlemen. One half of the Bean Team Tag Team. Tomorrow, you'll see them facing off against Twisted Metal for the Tag Team Championship, but tonight, Fake Bean in a solo match faces off against Designed by Joe. That coming up next. Let's get a wager in place. How we feeling? We having fun? Fake Bean on the left, facing off against Designed by Joe on the right. 5 minutes on the clock. Get your predictions in. Still 90-ish. It's 2100 though. Oh geez, man. It's that hot? Ugh. Well, hopefully it cools off for you guys soon. We're getting a little bit of a cool down here. As previously mentioned, Baked Bean, one half of the Bean Team Tag Team, with an individual record overall this season, 10 wins, 11 losses. A win tonight could tie him up 11-11. When you break it down to solo matches, we're looking at 3-5. A solo win tonight could be huge for Baked Bean. He'll be facing off against Designed by Joe, another veteran to the roster alongside him. Designed by Joe needing a win tonight, looking to turn things around. An overall record this season, 3 wins, 8 losses, broken down to singles matches. That's 3-6. A win could go huge for either fighter tonight. Let us know who you think will win. Get your predictions in. This one-on-one match, Baked Bean versus Designed by Joe, begins now. And first up, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Baked Bean, one half of the Bean Team Tag Team, challenging for the title tomorrow. Here he is, Baked Bean.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from England.
Did it do that twice? What?
195 pounds. Baked Bean.
Crowd is loving it. His tag team partner unable to secure that victory tonight in his 4-way matchup earlier this evening. Baked Bean looking to turn that around for the Bean Team tonight. In the ring, ready to go, his challenger, Designed by Joe, up next. Absolutely. I'll join you. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause. Designed by Joe making his way out next. Be sure to show some love. Linked in the chat. Joe's a friend of the channel and a goldsmith here on Twitch. You can catch him making all kinds of jewelry, pendants, chains. Joe makes some cool stuff over there. Show some love. Check it out. And let's get some screenshots. His rings are out. Dude, he makes some really cool stuff. Yep. All right, both fighters in the ring for this one-on-one matchup. Baked Bean on the left, Designed by Joe on the right, folks. Welcome The beach blanket beatdown. Can catch, throw down. That's another. Yep, absolutely. Baked Bean in for the cover. Already looking to put an end to this. Joe able to kick out before the 2. Locked up from behind. Baked Bean driving him face first into the mat. Looking down to the apron now. Going for the table from the looks of it. Gotta head out to Buddy's concert. Hey, Fire Shadow, have fun, man. We'll be live around the same time tomorrow with plenty more action. So hopefully we'll catch you then. Oh, big slam from Joe. Joe, wow, look at this. Is Baked Bean's foot bent backwards? Did y'all see that? Did you guys see that? Holy shit, clip it. What was that? Baked Bean's foot was straight bent backwards. Not the, no, not the, he just smacked him with a flip-flop. Driving clothesline puts Baked Bean down top left corner of the ring. Designed by Joe, dominating right now. Wow. Chocolate, yeah. Baked Bean catching that discus punch. Designed by Joe outside the ring now, setting up that ladder bridge. Right, yep. Joe re-entering the ring now. Ladder bridge already set up. Baked Bean in trouble. Joe lifting him high into the air. Elbow strike to the top of the forehead. Baked Bean breaks free. Baked Bean taking control, sending Joe over the ropes onto his very own ladder bridge. Baked Bean looking to capitalize off the top. Puts Joe right through it. He created that opportunity, and Baked Bean saw to it. I hope Joe's got a sunscreen on. Baked Bean going for that steel chair. Look out, Joe. On the approach now. Joe's still down. He looks hurt. Multiple chair strikes to the chest. Joe able to climb back to his feet. Baked Bean. Oh, what a move. Oh. Wow. Baked Bean absolutely unhinged right now. Joe sweeping the leg on the way up. What a counter. Down goes Baked Bean at ringside. Joe taking that opportunity. Going for a football. We're playing catch, folks. And he did, look. Oh, it was just a distraction. First time I saw Joe stream, he was wearing a damn very flammable looking bunny costume. Here, hold this, right? That was great, man. Not this, no! Slapping him upside the face with the flip-flop. Joe wasting no time in for the cover. Baked Bean in trouble. Able to kick free before the 2. You can't go out like that. That would be humiliating. Joe with this incredible display of strength, deadlift, military press. Look at this. Tossing him, dropping him face first into the mat. Baked Bean using the ropes, pulling himself to his feet. Whoa, Joe charging across the ring for the clothesline. Baked Bean using his own momentum against him. A quick little shoulder maneuver sends Joe flying out over the ropes. And Baked Bean exits the ring to join him. Joe meets him, draping him over the shoulder. Down goes Baked Bean. No time wasted. Joe taking control, leading Baked Bean right back to the ring. Joe hot in pursuit, ready and waiting as Baked Bean climbs to his feet. Unaware, Joe kicked to the midsection, sets it up, positioning. Joe lifted him to the shoulders, spins him around. Oh no, big slam, middle of the ring. Joe in for the cover. There's the one, the two, the three. Ladies and gentlemen, he did it. Designed by Joe with the win. A big win for Joe tonight. Putting a win on the board means everything right now. At 3-8, entering the match now 4-8. Breaking that down to solo matches, he's now 4-6, ever closer to setting things right this season after a tough start, like so many others. But it's never too late to turn it around. A big day for Designed by Joe.
Here is your winner, Joe.
Very good indeed, folks. Let's see how we fared. What did you guys think would happen? We, of course, put predictions on the line. 55% in favor of Designed by Joe, our fan favorite tonight, taking the win over Baked Bean with 45% of the vote. If you voted for Joe, you got some points coming your way. Congrats. Baked Bean. I'm sorry, Drovana and Super Genius with 4,415 moons. I had some background noise bleeding through. I had to put it into. Sorry about that. All right. What an action-packed day it has been. We have plenty more in store. Up next, another title match. Number 2 of 3. That's right. Up next, Maddie RKO, our reigning UK champion, attempts to defend the title against the challenger Badman Dex in a one-on-one Hell in a Cell. I think we have enough time to squeak this in before a break, and we should be good, so let's do that. Folks, Maddie RKO versus Badman Dex for the Feral Moon Fight Night UK Championship title. One-on-one Hell in a Cell. Who will win? Let's get a wager in place. On the left, Maddie RKO, the reigning champion, defending against the challenger. On the right, Badman Dex. 5 minutes on the clock. Who will win? Get your predictions in. Maddie entering the ring, a newcomer this season with an overall record of 11 wins, 9 losses. Our reigning UK champion attempts to defend against the challenger Badman Dex, the veteran. 4-4 is the overall record so far this season. Can Maddie defend against the challenger? Time will tell. This is a one-on-one Hell in a Cell match. Get your predictions in. Who will win? We're going to move to that match right now.
The following is a Hell in a Cell match and is for the European Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way out to the ring right now, the reigning champion, our UK champion and current Battle Royal champion. Give it up for Maddie RKO. And be sure to show some love to Maddie. Shout out in the chat. Maddie's a friend of the channel and streams a variety of games here on Twitch. Be sure to check him out. Show some love. Two-belt Maddie attempts to defend the UK Championship. Next weekend, he'll have to defend the Battle Royal Championship at Big Top Battle Royal. Maddie in the ring, ready to go. awaiting his challenger from the UK division and returning for season 2 of Psycho Circus. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Badman Dex making his way out next. Yeah, I figured I was debating if we just left your guys the way you had it, but I thought, yeah, we can throw something on there and keep it to the theme. Dex really making a name for himself, out to prove everything this season. Last week on Psycho Circus, he laid down the challenge for the title championship match, and Maddie was there to accept. And here we are, folks, live from Honolulu, Hawaii. Day 1, Beach Blanket Beatdown for the UK Championship title. One-on-one Hell in a Cell, Maddie versus Badman Dex.
Introducing the challenger from England, weighing in at 185 pounds, Badman Dexter! And his opponent from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the European champion and the hardcore champion, the Blade! Intensity on the face of the champion, challenger in the corner.
There it is, the UK Championship title belt on the line. Cage has been lowered. Both fighters fully aware of the stakes at hand. There's the bell and off we go. This championship match begins now at Beach Blanket Beatdown. Nice block. I really wish we didn't have to look through. We'll do this. How's that? Maddie off the rope, springboard moonsault lands. Grappled up now. Maddie sending him over the ropes. Dex able to counter, fighting through it back in the ring. Maddie regaining control, locks it up. Dex breaking free, multiple jabs to the midsection, and there he is. Dex lifting him. Maddie in trouble. Dex taking him to the corner, up against the turnbuckle and tossing him to the middle of the ring. Dex on the top rope, ready and waiting. Maddie climbing to his feet. Dex off the top, shoulder tackle, puts him down. Wow, knee strike to the between the shoulder blades. That's gonna hurt. The champion able to climb to his feet, moving in now, regaining some foundation. Dex able to counter, knee strike to the face. Down goes Maddie. Dex ready. Maddie climbs to his feet. Oh, look at the reversal. But Dex able to gain control once again. Putting Maddie on the ropes, tying the arms up on the ropes. Dex. Oh, with the attempt, Maddie with the counter. Whoa, Dex ready and waiting. Wow. Dex in rare form tonight. Everything Maddie can throw at him, it just seems like he saw it coming, but this might maybe a turn of the tables. Here we go. Maddie getting some footing now. Catching a break, it seems. Sending Dex over the ropes out of the ring. At ringside, Maddie pulling Dex to his feet. Forearm strike sends him staggering backwards into the steel cage. Dex looking a little staggered right now. Somewhat recovered, moving in. Oh, driving him into the chain link fence. Down goes Maddie at ringside. Dex taking a moment. Looking under the apron now. What's he have? A bag of tacks. Oh, jeez. Who let the tacks on the beach? Dex sending him right through the chain link fence. And Dex making his way outside. Climbing the chain link. Going to the top now, folks. Maddie back on his feet. Climbing now to join Dex atop the steel cage. Up in the rafters. Whoa, that could have been perilous for Maddie. Maddie gaining control. Punch to the midsection. A nice combo. Maddie lifting him down over the knee. Way up in the rafters here. Maddie going to work on the hands. Stomping the hands against that fence framing on the chain link fence. At dangerous heights. Above the beach blanket beatdown arena. Maddie taunting. As Dex lay atop the chain link fence, high above the ring. Dex back on his feet now. Nice hook to the midsection. And Dex fist drop lands. Dex landing a combo, pushing Maddie ever closer to the edge of the corner there. That's not a good place to be. Repositioning now, Maddie. Almost able to make some moves there, but Dex able to counter. Oh no, raising him high into the air and dropping him down right on his knees. Nice spear from Dex lands. What a counter. Maddie, nicely placed elbow strike from the ground. Opens that window of opportunity. He gets back to his feet. Whoa, what a dodge. Maddie lifting him over the shoulder. Oh, driving him down. Maddie, oh, slipping through. Both fighters dropping down. Maddie in for the pin. There's the one, the two. Holy, he did it, folks. What a win. Maddie able to defend in this championship match. What? Excuse me? Somebody flashbanged the replay camera.
Here is your winner, and still
Indeed.
European champion, the Blade.
What a win for Maddie tonight, defending the title and remaining our UK champion. Next week, he'll have to defend that Battle Royal champion. For now, he remains two-belt Maddie until next weekend, potentially, at Big Top Battle Royal. What a win. Congrats, sir. Let's take a look at those predictions. 65% of the votes in favor of the reigning champion, 35% in favor of the challenger. Fan favorite takes the win, and if you voted for Maddie, you got some points coming your way. Congratulations. 3,367 moons going to Dan and Maddie. What a match. Congrats, Maddie. So, Maddie, let's go ahead and notate this real quick before I forget. Let's see. Maddie, UK champ. Ooh, it's getting crowded on yours, sir. I'm going to put D times 1. And I got to reduce that font a tad bit. Yep, that works. There we go. Okay. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you guys are enjoying. We got 3 big matches ahead of us to close out the day today. First and foremost, this is a total of 12 matches. Is it too much? Or should we keep it the same tomorrow? I'm totally down with this. This has been fine for me. So it's up to you guys. I could probably knock it down to like 10 matches, but it's up to you guys. Ravana loading. We good? All right. Yeah, we'll plan it for the same tomorrow then. That being said, we've got 3 matches ahead of us tonight. We're going to take a quick ad break before we close it out. Hopefully, that'll get us through. But we don't have enough time to get through more. I know that much. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night, you'll see them in our main event for the title of titles, the Universal Championship. But tonight, they're taken to the ring. Michi Myers' Murdum faces off against the Carnival of Darkness' Miss Menace. One-on-one, Extreme Rules. That's up next. After that, we'll have our women's 5-way elimination match. It's beach day for the girls here at Psycho Circus and Feral Moon's Fight Night. Don't miss out. And of course, our main event, one-on-one, Extreme Rules, Carl the Janitor versus Sweet Tooth for the K-Fabe Championship title. That is our main event tonight. 3 more matches ahead of us. We'll be back right after these messages from our not sponsors. Okay. Quick break, grab a drink, top off your drink, refills, all that good stuff. I need a refill, so I will do just that. And I will see you guys in just a few for 3 more matches to close out the big day. Back with a minute to spare. Look at that. If the Brit is good, so am I. Yeah, glad I get to catch some of the later matches. Yeah, no worries, man. I'm glad you get to be here. I need to starting a little bit later. I just get ahead of myself on Thursdays and start early. You know what I mean? If Murdum doesn't crack these schmucks, I don't know what else to do, right? 15 seconds.
Welcome back. Let's get to it.
Let's do that. Welcome back, folks. Beach Blanket Beatdown continues. Day 1 here, coming at you live from Honolulu, Hawaii. 12 matches total today. We've got 3 more in store for you. Plenty of action ahead, including our main event, our final title match, 1 of 3. Of course, earlier tonight, we saw Gundy. What a night, man. What a night. I just thought about that. Gundy defending the Table Setter Championship in a 4-way table eliminator match. And we, of course, just saw Matty RKO defend the UK Championship title against challenger Badman Dex in a 1-on-1 Hell in a Cell. Our main event tonight, Carl the Janitor facing off against Sweet Tooth the Clown for a shot at the debut title, the Kayfabe Championship. That is our main event tonight. But before we get there, ladies and gentlemen, Murdum. We'll see them facing off against Linecraftery tomorrow, our main event, 1-on-1 for the Universal Championship title, the title of titles. But tonight, Murdum faces Miss Menace from the Carnival of Darkness in a 1-on-1 Extreme Rules matchup. Let's go ahead and get a prediction in place. Who will win? On the left, Murdum. On the right, Miss Menace. 5 minutes on the clock. Get your predictions in. Murdum absolutely dominating this season. 11 wins, 3 losses. When you break that down to solo matches, it gets even crazier. 11 wins, 2 losses. 2 out of 13 matches. He's lost 2 matches in solos. Murdum will be facing a Miss Menace from the Carnival of Darkness with an overall record of 3-2. Get those predictions in. Who will win? This might be a shoo-in or maybe the upset of the season. Who knows? But with that said, Murdum versus Miss Menace begins now. And up first, making their way out now, ladies and gentlemen, Murdum. And folks, be sure to show some love. Linked in the chat. Shout out to Michi Myers. This is her original character. We brought it to life right here for Pharaoh Moon's Fight Nights. Murdum has been having one astounding season. Tomorrow, as previously mentioned, they'll be facing off against Linecraftery for the Universal Championship title. The honor of honors, the title of titles tonight. They face Miss Menace 1-on-1 on day 1 at Beach Blanket Beatdown. And joining Murder in the ring from the Carnival of Darkness, the despicable Miss Menace.
And his opponent from the Psycho Circus, Miss
These damn clowns. You think that camera guy would learn, you know? Nobody likes mimes, exactly. Boo! Get out of here. Let's go, Murdum. Both fighters in the ring ready to go. Murdum on the left. Miss Menace on the right. What? Charging clothesline for Miss Menace. Down goes Murdum. Oh my God, in a flash. Springboard moonsault off the corner. Lands in for the cover. Murdum able to kick free on the one. What a start for Miss Menace. Hopefully not some indication as to how this match will go. Murdum catching a flurry of punches. An endless combo from Miss Menace right now. Cranking the neck. Down goes Murdum. What is happening? Murdum in rare form right now as Miss Menace absolutely dominates. Murdum gets sent to the corner. Miss Menace moving in. Lifting him over the shoulder. Wow. Body slam, middle of the ring. Miss Menace able to get to the top rope in a hurry. Something in mind here as Murdum climbs to his feet. Off the top, drop kick right to the face. Down goes Murdum. Miss Menace in for the cover. This is despicable. In for the cover to the one count. Murdum able to kick free. I'm trying to read chat and talk at the same time. That's not working out so well. I think the only person who won over the clowns is me. Did you beat Mad Dog? Mad Dog's got 2 losses. Somebody else beat him too, I think. Stevie, hello, welcome in. No, 3 losses Mad Dog has. Yeah. Miss Menace under the apron, setting up that ladder bridge. Murdum, what a terrible start for Murdum tonight. Maybe they're saving their energy for tomorrow. Arguably the more important match, but my goodness. Perhaps this is a point of where things take a turn. Murdum maybe gaining some footing here. Miss Menace climbing to her feet. Murdum moving in, driving her face first into the turnbuckle pad. And lurking all stream. Now I've seen you putting some wagers in, Stevie. Yeah, hope you're enjoying, bud. Miss Menace taking control. Murdum getting led to the ropes. Setting it up. What does she have in mind? Oh my! Murdum getting worked over right now. I am absolutely shocked. Oh, there it is on the rise, jawbreaker, but Miss Menace able to recover. Oh my goodness. Putting work in on Murdum, in for the cover. There's the 1, the 2. Are you kidding me? Let me pick my jaw up off the floor. Miss Menace besting Murdum. What is happening? Too much sun for Murdum today, I think. I certainly hope they bring a better fight tomorrow. What a terrible fight.
Here is your winner,
Boo! Nobody likes that. What is she doing? I don't like these clowns, chat. We still don't know who's in charge here. Let's take a look. I'm sure. Did you guys jinx this? Did somebody vote in favor of the clowns? Let's find out. Yeah. 2 of you. Despicable. Murdum, the fan favorite tonight, 60% of the vote up against Miss Menace with 40%, the underdog. And what a shocking surprise, taking the win tonight. If you voted for Miss Menace, shame on you. Shame on you. Ezram and Stevie with 5,566 moons coming your way. Boo! Sure, Ezram is a secret super weapon against them. Dude, we got it. So we've got all these clowns. They've hijacked our tag team championship title, which hopefully we can reclaim tomorrow. They stand a shot at claiming our kayfabe title through Sweet Tooth. I don't like this. And we still don't, we know they're led by this Varen von Doinkberger, but we don't know who he answers to, you know? I guess time will tell. But for now, we've got 2 more big matches ahead of us. Big matches, including our main event, the Kayfabe Championship, Carl versus Sweet Tooth. But before we do, I promised you guys another chaotic entry into our brand new match type, the 5-way Extreme Rules elimination match. Men had their shot earlier. It's time for the ladies. That's right. Our 5-way women's elimination match up next. Rose versus Winter versus the Fortune Teller versus Cassidy versus Menchie. Captain Shires, welcome in, sir. All right, let's get a prediction. It's going to take a minute. We're going to go from left to right. On the left, we've got Rose. Next up, Winter. Then the Fortune Teller. And then, of course, Cassidy. Boo. Cassidy the Clown, one half of the Twisted Metal tag team, along with her partner, Sweet Tooth, who we'll see in the main event tonight. And last but not least, on the right, our women's champion, Menchie Fox. 5 minutes on the clock. Get your predictions in. All of these, let's see, all of our community roster, Rose, Winter, and Menchie, of course, returning veterans to Fight Night. Rose with an overall record of 6-12. Winter with an overall record of 5-8. Menchie, our women's champion, with an overall record of 12-7. They'll be facing off against the Fortune Teller from the Freak Show with a record of 1-2. And Cassidy the Clown from Twisted Metal with an overall record of 7-5. Get those predictions in. Who will win this 5-way women's elimination match begins now. First and foremost, making her way out to the ring. We saw her escorting the Freak Show out earlier today. She's making her appearance for her own match next. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Fortune Teller.
The following contest is a fatal 5-way Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the ring from parts unknown, Lady AD.
I think she was hitting the bong backstage. Kind of looks a little high. Haven't seen a lot in the way of matches from the fortune tellers so far this season. First one out in this 5-woman match. 4 more to go. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, boo! It's Cassidy the Clown from the Carnival of Darkness.
One half of the tag team champions, Cassidy the Clown.
It kind of looks goofy with the belt. There's a bong backstage. You're gonna hit it. I am. Yeah, I am right now. Actually, that's. All right, 2 fighters enter. 3 remain. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, a veteran to the Fight Night roster. Give it up for a longtime community member, Winter, making her way out next. Really hate that I have to do that to get rid of that crap on screen every time. Excuse me. You messed up. What'd you do, Ezra? 3 fighters ready to go. 2 more. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, our women's champion making her way out. The Savage Fox. Give it up for Menchie Fox.
And from Cleveland, Ohio, the Women's World Champions, the Savage Fox.
Thought I bet on Menchie. Whoop. Menchie having an amazing season here, season 2 Psycho Circus. Having defended the women's championship once now, certainly she may have to defend that again soon. But for now, she reigns as our women's champion. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, another returning veteran to the roster. Give it up for Rose. I love how I was just trying to like make everybody's themes consistent into their swimwear. And I think Rose has worked out the best. Nothing happy about a clown winning? Yeah, I agree. All right, all fighters in the ring ready to go. This five-way elimination match, women's edition, begins now. Let the chaos ensue. Last woman standing is the winner. Wait. I gotta get... Here we go. We should probably do a manual camera. Rose hitting the women's champ with that clothesline. Down goes Menchie, rolling out of the ring to safety. Fortune teller also outside the ring, back on her feet now. Going under the apron. Oh no! Menchie gets slapped upside the face with a flip-flop. Rose, forearm strike to the back of the head. Fortune teller moving in, but Menchie in for the save. Everybody's having a good time here, I guess. Cassidy just tossing the trash can lid. Macroplastic on your face. Jesus, Menchie. Menchie able to counter. Watch out, here comes Fortune Teller with the guitar. Oh! Nice roundhouse from Rose. Down goes Fortune Teller. Winter just trying to toss his shovel at somebody. You ref, you might not want to be there, bud. I don't know if it's safe. Menchie kick to the midsection, sets it up. Wow, what a move. Multiple kicks. Oh, what a jab from the Fortune Teller. Down goes Winter. Fortune Teller caught in the mix. Big moves from the Fortune Teller. Down goes Rose. Winter, what are we doing? Talking shit. The tune to the fight, right? Oh no, Cassidy putting the women's champion into the steel stairs. And Winter getting stuck in the middle between the Fortune Teller. Oh no, look! Teaming up. Short-lived alliance though. The drop kick to the face from the women's champion. Down goes the Fortune Teller. Fortune Teller, elbow strike to the gut. Oh, from behind, Menchie goes down hard. Rose hits her with the RKO. Rose means business. Fortune Teller catching that combo. Oh, high kick to the face. Look at this mess. Carl is going to be upset. Revolving door, forearm strikes. Winter sends Menchie running ringside. Fortune teller off the top rope. Oh, catching Rose by surprise. Minchie with the steel chair on the approach. Going for payback, and she gets it. Steel chair strike upside the head. Down goes the fortune teller. Going for number 2 against Winter. Winter able to counter. My goodness. Whoa, wow. Winter on a roll. I think Cassidy might be dead now. Ooh, fortune teller able to get some payback there. Big moves. Down goes Winter. The women's champion moving in. Minchie sets it up. Oh, getting caught up on all the debris. Into the steel stairs she goes. Absolute chaos here at the beach. Big moves from Cassidy. Down goes the fortune teller. Minchie taunting. Here comes Cassidy. Uh-oh. Cassidy getting the upper hand there. Down goes the women's champion. Oh my goodness. That running roundhouse. Down goes Winter. Cassidy on a roll, but here comes the fortune teller to set it right. Trash can lit upside the head. Down goes Rose. Minchie climbing to her feet. Absolute chaos, man. We still don't have an elimination yet. They're giving it their all. Oh my goodness. Fortune teller with the chair strike upside the head. Blood streaming down Cassidy's face now. Rose just loves dancing today, I guess. What's happening? Big moves for Minchie. Down goes Rose. Minchie pulling Winter to her feet. Sending her running. Getting tripped up over the guitar. Off. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My goodness. Let's get over here. Jesus. Minchie tossing the steel stairs at Rose before getting drop kicked by the fortune teller. How does one go about winning this match? Last one standing. Yeah, I'd say Cassidy's on her last leg. Oh my goodness, that nasty roundhouse kick, man. Rose just took 2 people out. And what a move, sending Cassidy running into the barricade there. Fortune teller catching Rose by surprise, hitting her with that. Oh boy. Oh wow, Minchie. I think she just killed the fortune teller. Cassidy in for some revenge. Cassidy now putting her attention on the fortune teller, stomping the elbow. Winter going after Cassidy now. Rose down in the corner over here. Yep. Climbing to her feet now. Ooh, swing and a miss. Fortune teller drop kick from behind on Cassidy. Oh, no! Fortune teller continuing her assault with the shovel. At the very least, she could have hit Cassidy with it. I'll shovel you how it's done. Ooh, big moves from the fortune teller. Rose goes down hard at ringside. Winter. Minchie climbing to her feet, moving in. Going for the fortune teller now. Oh, slapping both of them across the face. Winter with the surprise trash can lid. Drop kick. Down goes Rose. Nice reversal. Fortune teller sending Minchie running into the announcer's table as we make our way to the other side of the ring. Minchie putting in some moves now. Winter attempting to break free. Multiple strikes, and she does. Big moves, Cassidy. Winter sending Minchie face first into the ladder, draping her across the ladder bridge. Minchie able to escape. We're going to do the limbo now. Oh, we're doing the limbo. Minchie and Winter doing the limbo. Cassidy in for the save. Unrealistic thing about wrestling is that I would ever stop hitting you with a shovel. Ouch. Look at the wear and tear on Minchie. Ouch. Look at Cassidy's back. She won't stop moving. All bruised up. Good grief. You guys take it easy. Drop kick. Cassidy puts Winter down at ringside, going for fortune teller now. Minchie recovering. Who just got eliminated? Was it Rose? Rose eliminated. The first to go. I don't like how energetic Cassidy is right now, ladies. Let's put an end to that. Minchie, help! There we go. That's right. From behind, fortune teller catching Minchie by surprise, sending her into the announcer's table. Big moves from fortune teller. Hurricane Rana puts Winter down. Oh no! Blood streaming down the women's champion's face. Minchie. I think everybody's bleeding now. Minchie has been eliminated by Cassidy. Now down to Cassidy, the fortune teller, and Winter. Winter on a comeback now. Cassidy able to defend. Nice little counter there. Opens a window of opportunity, and Cassidy capitalizes. Here comes fortune teller. Cassidy sending her into the steel ladder, but fortune teller able to defend, giving her a taste of her own medicine. A little trash talk here. Probably not the time for it. Fortune teller sending her right back into the ladder. Winter, however, sweeping the legs right out from under fortune teller. And we are down to the three final women. Last woman standing is the winner. Fortune teller puts Winter down hard at ringside. Still able to participate in the fight. Nobody eliminated just yet. Fortune teller dominating momentarily. Where's she going? Big moves from Winter, catching her by surprise. Oh, that roundhouse from Cassidy. Oh, standing shooting star lands. Someone take that clown out. Cassidy off the top rope. Oh, Not full contact, but she's still able to land some of it. Winter pouncing on the Clown. Going for that guitar now. Now's your time to shine, Winter. Get rid of the Clown. Winter squaring up against the fortune teller. The fortune teller sending her into the ring post. Fortune teller climbing to the top rope. Signaling as Cassidy climbs to her feet. Off the top, sweet, a miss. Cassidy able to dodge. That's going to cost the fortune teller. Winter back on her feet. Now Cassidy moving in the flash, slamming her back of the head into the mat, or the sand rather. Cassidy taunting. Both fighters back on their feet now. Cassidy maintaining control, going for the shovel, looking to put this away. Winter able to disarm on the way up. A nice dodge. But Cassidy reclaims control, sending Winter running ringside before focusing her attention back on Fortune Teller. Going for the chokehold now. Fortune Teller struggling to hold on. Cassidy tightening her grip. And there's the tap. Down to Winter and Cassidy. Nice moves from Winter. Stomping the midsection now. Do us proud, Winter. Take out the Clown. And Winter putting the pressure on now. And Cassidy taps out. Winter takes the win. Congrats. A huge win for Winter tonight in the first ever women's 5-way elimination match. Winter entered the ring today with an overall record of 5-8. Now 6-8. Breaking that down into a multi-man match. This is her first ever win in a multi-man match. 0-2 previously, now 1-2. Big congrats to Winter. What a win. And let's take a look at those wagers, shall we? It's tough to call these multi-man matches. Well, let's see how you guys did. 0% of the vote for Minchie, really? 0% for Fortune Teller, 7% for Cassidy the Clown. Shame on you. Meanwhile, Rose with 15%, the clear fan favorite tonight. Winter securing 78% of the vote. Takes the win. And if you voted for Winter, you got some points coming your way. A big congrats goes out to Drovana, claiming 1,388 moons. How about that? Thank God, take my points. I'll be investigated for fixing matches soon. You've been on a roll, Drovana. And with that, folks, how we doing on time? 28 minutes. That is more than enough, I do believe. We are down to our final match. 12 matches today, and our final match, our main event. One-on-one, Extreme Rules. With the debut of the Kayfabe Championship title. It is all on the line tonight for Carl the Janitor and Sweet Tooth the Clown, competing head-to-head for the honor of holding the Kayfabe Championship title. You guys voted, they performed, and a combination of those two put them right here in this match. Let's get a wager in place. Who will win? And before we close things out with our main event tonight, a reminder, tomorrow is day 2 of our 2-day event. We'll be starting around noon Eastern time, same time as today. 12 more matches and at least 2, if not 3, championship titles on the line, including our tag team championship. And for the first time ever, the debut of the championship of championships, the Feral Moon Fight Night Universal Championship title. That'll be tomorrow, Lion Craftery versus Murdum for our main event. But right now, our main event tonight, Carl on the left versus Sweet Tooth on the right for the Kayfabe Championship title. 5 minutes on the clock. Get your predictions in. Who will win? What a season these two have had, whether it's not even necessarily wins or losses, just in storytelling, just in individual memorable moments. These two have been there time and time again this season. Carl, of course, a member of the Psycho Circus staff, our head janitor, with an overall record of 4 wins, 2 losses, will be facing off against Sweet Tooth from the Carnival of Darkness with a record of 9-4. Who do you think will win? Never mind who deserves to win. Get your predictions in. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, what a day it has been. Our final match for the Kayfabe Championship title, Carl versus Sweet Tooth, begins now. And first up, ladies and gentlemen, Carl the janitor making his way out.
And is for the All-Star Championship. Making his way to the ring from Queens,
Sporting some spiffy dragon Speedo there, I see.
Carl the Janitor.
Man, she loves it. Look at that. Carl. Peak male performance, ladies and gentlemen. He's brought the dragon is out tonight. And joining him in the ring, we love him and hate. Well, no, I should say we know him and hate him. Sweet Tooth the Clown. Boo! Tomorrow, Sweet Tooth and Cassidy the Clown, together Twisted Metal, will be defending, or attempting to, hopefully not, the Tag Team Championship title. They'll be facing the Bean Team with the Tag Team Championship titles on the line. Sweet Tooth stands the chance to be a two-belt clown tonight. Let's hope that doesn't happen. And there it is, the debut, ladies and gentlemen, the Kayfabe Championship title belt. Reserved specifically for our fictional characters on the Feral Moon Fight Night roster. One of these lucky fighters will possess that belt and the title of Kayfabe Champion. And with that said, the fight of fights tonight, our main event, Carl versus Sweet Tooth, begins now. Carl with the measured, or not even, just a fist drop. Disregard me, I'm doing 3 things at once. There we go. Crank in the neck. Bringing his kids menu to table 14. They already complained. Oh, Carl breaking that light tube over the clown. Carl's making a mess, getting rowdy today, folks. Lifting him, guillotine drop over the ropes. In for the cover. Carl looking to put this away. There's the 2. My goodness, that was close. Sweet Tooth able to kick out before the final count. Nice recovery kick on the way up. But Carl able to recover. Taking this thing outside the ring now. Look at that stomp in the face. Carl means business tonight. Fully aware of what's on the line, bringing his A game against the clown. If you guys are familiar with the lore, we only saw Carl make his debut after so many fighters made a mess with those pesky tacks. So many times he came out and asked you guys to please just chill out. Well, the clowns took that as an opportunity to jump Carl backstage and ended up hospitalizing him, severely injuring our poor janitor. Carl has made a full recovery after some time, and here we are. Look at him in all of his glory. Measured elbow drop. Lands. Carl pulling his opponent to his feet. Oh no, Sweet Tooth able to reverse his efforts there, sending Carl back into the ring. Carl having an absolute blast, putting him down, in for the cover. There's the 1, the 2. Oh, that was close. Yeah, I haven't had tax in the equation, Drovon, and that's why. The ladder, that's bugged. Double axe handle from the second rope. Down goes Sweet Tooth. Anytime that it's Extreme Rules and they go under the mattress, under the apron on the right, they just pull out the ladder every time, and it shouldn't be that way. Rake in the face, jumping with the feet right across the face like that. Normally, I would say that's despicable, but when it's against the clowns, let's see more of that, please. Off the top, crossbody lands. Carl putting in work tonight. Oh no, on the way up, jawbreaker. Sweet Tooth making a comeback, cranking the arm. Carl able to counter. Oh! Off the ropes, elbow drop lands. Carl in for the cover. This could be it. We could be looking at the new kayfabe champion. There's the 2, and there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Carl, the janitor, our new kayfabe champion and first ever kayfabe champion. How about that? I love it. I love it. It was the Dragon Speedo. It was the Dragon Speedo, dude. Very nice. Carl, the janitor, our new and first ever kayfabe champion. Congratulations, Carl. You deserve it, buddy. What a win. What a day. Day 1 of Beach Blanket Beatdown complete. Let's take a look at those predictions real quick. Carl, the fan favorite tonight, 70% of the vote. It's not even up for debate. 30% going to Sweet Tooth. Shame on you. And if you voted for Carl, you voted right. Congratulations. 498 moons. going to Drovana and Ezram. It may be a small win, but you walk away with your integrity. Congratulations. What a day, man. What a day. Let's take a quick little recap, actually. Let's hop over here. We got 12 matches to run down, and we're going to update our record book and close out the day. We kick things off with a tornado tag, a triple threat, 3 teams, everybody in the ring all at once. We kick things off with chaos today. And the Primal Order takes a big win in that match. Next up, we had a fatal 4-way matchup. Atomic Gift Shop takes the win. Rob securing a victory in his one-on-one match against Throwdan. Gundy defending the table setter champion in a premier match type, the 4-way table elimination match against Drovana, Captain Shires, in a very unmasked Feral Moon. Big day for defending titles, apparently. Up next, we had our men's 5-way elimination match. Corpse taking the win, a big win for him today. What a match. And as Ezram, unable to defend. Mad Dog shutting him in the ambulance and sending him on his way, taking a win in their one-on-one ambulance match. Despicable. I want somebody to take that clown down. It needs to happen. You can't keep getting away with this. But for now, we're squashing this beef. Ezram, on to greener pastures, sir. I'm separating the two of you. Enough is enough. We followed that with a triple threat matchup. Super Genius in a big win today over Andy Mecha and Fire Shadow. And Designed by Joe in a much needed victory over Baked Bean in their one-on-one match earlier this evening. Maddie defending the UK Championship title in this Hell in a Cell match against Badman Dex. Miss Menace, what a surprising upset against Michi Myers' Murdum in their one-on-one Extreme Rules match tonight. Winter in a huge victory in the women's 5-way elimination match. Stay tuned. We got some men's and women's titles that might be challenged. And the match to end it all today, the main event for the Kayfabe Championship title. I am so happy that I get to announce Carl the Janitor as our winner and our new first ever Kayfabe champion. Well done, Carl. Well done. All right. We're going to put the background music on. I think since it's going to take me a while, I'll update the roster off stream. Is that cool with you guys? I'll just do it off stream. Or if you guys want to keep the tradition rolling, we can do it live. Up to you guys. It's fine. Do it off stream. Yeah, 12 matches will take a bit. Paper trails suck. Well, keep an eye out. That will all be updated here momentarily. I'll run through it after we close out stream. But man, I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did too. What a surprise! Number one, some of these matches. I certainly, for instance, I thought Ezram had it. I thought you had it in the bag, man. Surprising upset there. And that match between Murdum and Miss Menace, holy crap. I never would have guessed. Like, I imagined it would be close, but Murdum got rocked. I think he underestimated his opponent, or he's just saving himself for his championship title match tomorrow. And speaking of, don't miss it. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, day 2, Beach Blanket Beatdown, our 2-day event, our closing day of the 2-day event. We'll have multiple titles, including our tag team championship, Twisted Metal attempting to defend against the Bean team. And let's hope they don't. We would very much love to see our championship title go back in the hands of roster members as opposed to people from the Carnival of Darkness. And of course, our title of titles, the premiere of the Universal Championship title for Feral Moon Fight Night. That is on the line for our main event tomorrow, Murdum versus Linecraftery. Don't miss it. Those title belts, possibly a couple surprises, and plenty more across 12 total matches tomorrow. Starting about the same time as we did. Let me turn that down. Starting about the same time as we did today. You don't get to be shocked about a 16th loss. Yeah, but I thought today was the day, Ezra. I'm rooting for you, man. I think the damn clown he's gotten in your head, you know? I think the ability is there. He's just in your head. So let's separate the two. Ezra needs to focus on new challengers, and maybe we can circle back and he'll get his redemption one day. Let's hope. And let's hope one day we can rid ourselves completely of these clowns. But I have a feeling it's only just begun. So stay tuned. Of course, tomorrow, day 2, like I previously mentioned. Of course, every Thursday we have Psycho Circus, our normal show. Don't miss that if you're new here. We have a good time with it each week. And then next week, the closing out the month as we do each month, our once a month, end of the month tradition, Big Top Battle Royal. Maddie, RKO, 2-belt Maddie, will attempt to remain 2-belt Maddie because he'll have to defend that Battle Royal championship as we do each month. So, with that said, I think that wraps it up for today. How long did that run? About 4 hours? That's what I figured. So probably about the same tomorrow. Against line 4 times in a row? Yeah, you had a rough start. Let me see something. Because I think you started off strong and then it just went downhill. Yeah, I think you got a couple wins right out the gate. But yeah, it'll turn around, you know? Sometimes it's just it's another reason why now that I'm doing the matchmaking myself, like 100% on our main show, I'm trying to make sure everybody's evenly matched, especially like our lower roster, to give everybody at least a chance to get a foothold and keep moving up a little bit as your momentum gains and your overall increases as a result, right? So that's the idea. It doesn't always work out, though. See you tomorrow. I'm glad you guys enjoyed, man. Ezra, thanks for being here, dude. I can't say everybody gets a fight both days, but with the 12 match roster and some of these match types, that's my goal. Everybody will participate at least once this weekend, but I'm trying to get most everybody in on both days. So tomorrow, and another thing too, if it was a multi-man match, not a promise, but some of our multi-man match competitors I'll try to get in solo matches tomorrow, right? And vice versa. So that's the objective. But with that said, I will have those matches scheduled for tomorrow. Keep an eye out on the Discord for any updates. Thank you guys for hanging out. Some of you guys have been here for the whole show. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed. Artist's ingenuity by proper AI. But yeah, let's hop over here real quick. Let's hop over here. Guys, thank you for each and every one of you for being here, being a part of these streams, whether you're on our roster or just hanging out, watching and supporting the community and our fighters. I appreciate you. Thanks a lot. And participating in channel point wagers, because without participation, we can't do those. So thank you very much for being a part of those. I think it's a fun addition to these streams, and I know I'm not alone there. So thanks for making that possible for everybody. Maddie, dude, thank you for coming in with that 5-month resub. Thank you for your support. And thank each and every one of you for all of your support in all shapes and forms. This is very much a community-focused thing. I love these streams, but without the community, I don't really even have a reason or an opportunity or an excuse to do this. You guys make this possible. You guys make these fun. I just show up here and do this stuff, right? I facilitate it. You guys are the reason why it's fun, so thank you for that. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care, have fun, all that good stuff, and I will see you back here around noon Eastern time tomorrow, same time as today. Stevie, thanks for being here, bud. Not a problem. Happy to. Dravana, Ezram, Rob, if you're out there, Maddie, I see you. Corpse, if you're still out there lurking, man. Anybody I missed? Supra? Yeah, you guys have a good one. Take care, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.